was listening to Edward
I'm
Liam
here.
because he was talking a lot about that.
I got questions.
1 second.
Yes, take your time.
I might have answers. What's your questions?
How is he feeling, first of all?
Fuck how he feels. He feels fine.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Wow. I still feel a little bit like shit.
I mean, are you still like
Honor and respect, Rebecca.
I know. I'm still taking pills and shit, but other than that.
But are you still double barreling? Is my question.
No, I'm not double barreling anymore.
You got shit coming out of both ends?
Thankfully ended. Not anymore. No, that was actually, believe it or not, it was only like one night.
Why were you trying to keep it clean, Tony? Why didn't you just ask him?
Because we got enough shit going on up here.
Oh, by the way, it's like I haven't seen you guys in a week. Hey, how are you guys doing?
Yeah.
I know, right? I haven't seen Mike in forever.
Oh, I know. I was trying to get through all that earlier when I was trying to do the intro to the show, but somebody kept wanting to sing or talk and everything else. So I just said, hell.
So I didn't miss anything.
I just said, fuck you, and I don't care how you feel. You're here. That's all that matters. You made it to work tonight. I'm happy for you.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
What'd your wifey get done?
I'm not allowed to say. No, it was she had a septum issue that she had to take care of. So that got done. But we sat in the waiting. Yeah, she's good now. She's a little woozy from the anesthesia, but other than that. But yeah, that's done.
And so it begins.
But yes. Well, did we get to Mike's words of wisdom?
Yes, we're done. You got
Mike's words.
Mike's words of wisdom. Everybody in the chat is waiting on you.
Oh.
Everybody in the chat is waiting on you.
My bad. So let's go ahead and get into it. So we have the starting five.
Not yet.
Five bromances. And
hey, Jeffrey, before you get too crazy with it, close all your windows down, because every time you start playing with Windows, your audio and everything goes straight to shit.
Yeah, I had to close everything else to get mine, so I can actually see my list, because mine's.
Why don't you just write yours down like a normal human being?
Because it's 2022, I understand that. I didn't know it was going to be looking that hard. So.
I have post-it notes.
But yeah, I bought post-it notes. I use them, oddly enough. Well, so I am going first. We are doing 1, 2, and 1 and 1. So I have for my number one
first pick.
Bromance. It is not a terrible pick. Chris knows my first pick for the simple fact that he and I talked about it, and I wasn't worried about him stealing it. Is I'm going with the ultimate bromance.
It's not even the ultimate bromance. Well, it's barely a bromance, let alone ultimate.
It is a bromance.
Why don't you just call it an iconic?
If you've seen the movie, it's a bromance.
Why don't you just call it iconic? We all know how much you love to throw that word around.
No, I'm not saying that word. It's from the movie Brian's Song. Brian Piccolo and Gail Sears.
I have no idea who that is. But
I know the movie. I never saw it.
James Caan.
Look at.
I heard
James Caan. And
Billy
Dee
Williams.
Welcome to Beantown.
All right. So
Williams.
I was actually worried.
Yeah, Billy Dee and James Caan. I like both of those actors. I just didn't think they were really a bromance in that movie.
Well, the thing is with that movie,
it's been a long time since I've seen that movie.
They start. It's very much like Remember the Titans, where the two guys hated each other, and it became
that's a bromance right there.
There's my
list.
This
is the original.
There's my
Michael,
list.
what do you have?
Go. Yes.
All right, are we ready? Are we ready for the actual ultimate bromance?
Minutes.
Because the actual ultimate bromance would be Cheech and Chong from the movie Cheech and Chong. So that's for you.
Boring.
I'm gonna give him that one. I forgot about them. I'm gonna give him that one.
Easy.
Yeah, that was a little low-hanging fruit.
Hey, apart. Hey, man, are we apart?
So, Tony, what do you got?
Oh, only because you gentlemen truly do suck. It's been a couple of days. It's been a few broadcasts. I was honored. I was privileged. I'm grateful to be here. I want to say what's up to everybody. Let's start this shit off the way it's supposed to be started. I'm going to give you a bromance many of you have forgotten about. Both of them have grown to be stars on the Walk of Hollywood fame within their own respects after this was even aired. I am going to give you Ricky Schroeder and Alfonso Ribeiro from Silver Spoons. Thank you very much.
Ooh, nice.
Called that. I called that one, baby.
No, you didn't. You saw it in the chat.
I called
Ricky
it.
and
I called
Ricky
it.
and who?
Ricky Schroeder.
All right,
and
you
Alfonso
fucking
Ribeiro.
jackasses.
Thank you, Tina. Thank you. Thank you very much.
You know
Thank
what?
Betty.
I was advised against doing this, and I'm not going to do it.
Take your time.
But what I was going to do to you fuckers, because I'm so confident in my list, and I know that my list is better, and I have no fear of you guys taking anything, I was going to sit here and I was going to say, you know what? You three gentlemen, go ahead and make your 5 picks. And then after you're done, I will make my 5 picks.
I hope your head
But
gets
now you're
dirty.
scared.
No, I didn't get scared, and trust me, I'm not scared. I was advised against it because it would take away from the integrity of the game and take away from how the game is done.
I'm thinking of new shit
It's
as
okay
you
to be
talk.
scared.
But with all that being said, is you three, basically we got the New York Jets, the Cleveland Browns, and the Jacksonville Jaguars
Cleveland
wasting
Browns
their
never
number
win.
1 picks. That's,
Cleveland Browns
let me
never win.
finish. Wasting their number 1 picks. Let me show
Okay.
you how to make a number 1 pick when it comes to bromance,
Oh, okay.
gentlemen.
Please. You.
And they started
Mighty
out.
Chris.
These two gentlemen started out hating each other, beat the hell out of one another, and then they became the best of friends.
I know you
I
go.
know
To the
who's gonna
point.
take 2. Yes.
To the point where one of these gentlemen has now taken on the reins of training the other man's son, and I'm going to go
have
with
to.
Rocky
Yes.
Balboa and Apollo Creed.
I had that.
That is a number 1 pick, gentlemen.
Yes. Not even on my list.
I'm gonna
to be
give you that.
honest.
I'm gonna give you that.
Well, for
do
my
that,
number
do
2 and 3, I went with one of my favorite TV shows.
And I just scratched it off my list. That bastard makes me sick.
You were the only one that scared me with that pick, Tony, in all honesty.
That
told
is
Jody
that
that
is
one.
actually pretty good. Oh, why?
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I went with
low-hanging fruit.
not terribly low hanging fruit, but with from Sons of Anarchy, Jax Teller and Opie Winston.
That was on my list.
I didn't have that on my list. I did not.
I seen that on
That
one of the
one.
chatter
And for
spots.
my number 3, I
Damn,
went
Betty.
with JD and Turk from Scrubs. A little bit of low hanging fruit, but it's there.
So your number 2 was Jackson. What's his face from Sons of Anarchy? Opie. Yeah, I seen that in the chatter. I seen that in the chatters box.
And then
I know
number
you didn't
3
look at
is
it, Jeff.
JD
I'm
and
just
Turk
saying.
From Scrubs.
And
No,
JD.
no. But I literally didn't check anybody's on the chatters box. I haven't been on the email or anything.
Now that, for you, Jeffrey, is fermented fruit. JD and Turk. I didn't even put the boys on my list.
It is.
I didn't put any of them on my list.
I had to. I had to put
couldn't.
the boys on my list.
I couldn't.
So, Mike, what is your
All right.
2 and 3?
Not
I
today.
could wear a
My
t-shirt,
number
I could wear a
2.
hoodie, I could wear a button-up, I could wear anything I want with my cowboy hat. That's the great thing about a cowboy hat. It's versatile. I'll wear
Remember that.
FUBU with my cowboy hat. And say something to me, I dare you.
I will.
Yeah, I
Would
said
be
FUBU.
fun.
I will.
Yeah, I said FUBU. Fuck
I
you,
will.
be you.
Get to the fucking point.
Michael, 2 and 3. Sorry. What you got,
My
buddy?
number 2 will be Patrick Swayze and Sam Elliott, Roadhouse.
Nice one.
Had it as
Jeff and I
backup.
talked about that.
And my number 3 will be the late, the great Gene Wilder and Clevon Little in Blazing Saddles.
Ooh.
You fucked up. First of all, great duo in the movie. I don't give a damn what nobody says. One of the most classic,
Right.
epic movies you can never recreate. However, I would do so and face the lawsuits because my fans and my audience will pay my own court fees. I would redo that shit if it was to be redone properly. Who's next?
You.
Come on, Ricky Schroeder.
I was
Ooh.
just making sure. How's everybody doing? These fuckers, with their easy picks, barely have any diversity in the bromance.
My first pick was a black and white duo.
So was mine.
So was mine.
My third pick.
But
Diversity.
the shit y'all
Come on.
picked.
We have
I
plenty
had
of
a Mexican.
diversity.
I had a Mexican. Are you calling us racist?
Not
We are
yet, but I
plenty
will.
diverse. What are you talking about? It's complete diversity in this.
Can I finish?
No,
It's
you're wrong,
completely-
sir.
I'm looking for a one-legged transvestite
finish?
right now.
Can I
I'm burning down the city. I'm burning down the city. I'm rioting.
Yes.
It's all your fault, Tony.
Can I
Fuck
finish?
Go ahead.
Fuckers
All lives matter.
have picked some of the easiest combos ever in television and movie entertainment. However, being that I am a diverse couch potato, I've watched a lot of TVs from the 80s and the 90s and even the 70s. You gentlemen have neglected to add to your list
I've only got one pick, so don't worry about it. Don't
Peter
include me in this.
Scolari and Tom Hanks as bosom buddies.
Ooh.
Never heard of him.
On my back.
Maybe if I was 75, I'd know who that was. I'm just kidding.
Ask your parents, you bitch.
No, I know who that is. I'm just fucking with you. Really, you're talking about
Betty said never heard of him. Holy, you got to go back to when Tom Hanks was on television before he ever.
Yeah,
made
you
movies.
ain't
That
kidding.
was the next. Now,
That
all jokes
show
aside,
was-
everybody, ladies and gentlemen, let me be clear. Bosom Buddies was funny as hell back in the day.
Yeah, it was.
It truly
it
was. It truly was.
So what do you got for number
pick,
3?
My number 3 pick. It started getting difficult around this point because I had to think of something that. Oh Jesus! I had to pick something that nobody was going to think
It's
of,
a
and I was running out of
romance,
options.
not a romance.
I am gay, and I can tell two of you are gay.
On the list. It's like
It's
it's a
funny.
bromance.
I can't see it.
We're going to go somewhere.
I don't have my glasses.
Not necessarily bros, but male roles that were consistent in whatever they did.
Okay.
And I will go with Michael Knight and Kit. I got to do it. You know, Knight Rider was the bromance of all times.
Okay, I can see that.
Thank you very much.
You're really reaching there.
And anybody who wants to call that I don't know what I'm doing, Kit was black. You fuckers.
Nice.
Nice.
All right.
Well, I mean, it is in the title, bromance.
That is true.
Sorry, there's no ladies. I didn't want to. I
Yeah,
thought of a
this-
couple actually. Jody and I were talking, and we both thought about a couple. But the way Jeff does his list, and the
No,
silly
we
ass
are going to
rules
do.
he
We
made,
are going to do the female version.
I was
of
just thinking that.
romances.
So-
that would be good.
Later
If you did
on.
the female show, because there were female duo shows. I
Yeah.
will
Yeah.
admit
Well,
that.
Yeah, there was
just
a couple
like,
that
just
Jody
like
and I
when we
thought
did.
about.
We did male actors. We did female actors. Actresses.
Well-
we're going to do the female.
Rebecca, I appreciate you. I appreciate it. Atticus, I don't know who the fuck he is.
Just,
I don't give a
just
fuck who
ignore
the
it.
fuck he is.
It's just a
I
troll.
fucked his mom. I fucked. It doesn't matter.
Alright,
He wants
calm
to think
down.
that we're gay. Fine, think that we're gay. I don't give a shit. It's
Well,
alright.
we know who the gay
What's
one
wrong
in
with
the.
being
We know
gay?
who the. We know who the closeted gay in the group is.
Like I said, I don't really give a fuck what any of the. I know what the fuck I am, and I'm confident. in
I'm just
myself.
here to have
It's
fun.
alright.
We all talk
Exactly.
shit.
Yeah.
We all
If you-
drink a beer
Christopher,
afterwards.
you're number 2
Haters
and
are gonna
3.
hate, just like Glick. It's okay.
I got his back.
Did you really just say the same
Yes,
thing
he
to me
did.
that I said to you? Just trying to reverse it.
Yes, he did.
Come on, man. Be
Oh
better.
no, I believe I said it first, but
Yeah,
that's
Richard.
okay.
Oh, my
That's
God.
the
Be
next on the
better.
What do you
list.
got, Chris?
Be better. Well, since this jackass is going to put a man in a car in the bromance category, I'm not worried about this one because, like I
Optimus
said, not
Prime.
knowing Jeff's, not knowing, yeah,
Nigga trying to start screaming.
Bumblebee
and Shia LaBeouf.
No, I am actually going to go with again a duo that did not like each other at first, but then had a bond that could not be broken.
Yes,
And I'm
they
going to go
did.
with
Yes.
Buzz Lightyear and Woody.
Oh, you fucker.
Pick that fucking jaw off the ground, Tony.
That's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. That's
Was
pretty
on my backup,
That's pretty
but
good.
I
didn't have
thought
that.
it was a little too
Oh, I bet they do. I bet they do. Rebecca. They call it low-hanging fruit.
At this point, it doesn't matter what I say. It's going to be called a low-hanging fruit because the father down there is butthurt about losing all the time.
When it comes down to some of these, you almost have to pick low-hanging fruit to get them all.
Yes, because we've seen them all.
Yeah.
We've seen them all.
And no matter how obscure you go, it's still low-hanging fruit because there's not a whole ton.
I'm also going to go
I'm not done
a little bit back in the day for this next one. A little bit. With the Fonz and Richie Cunningham.
Nice.
That was on my list. That was on my list.
Right?
I'll give you that. That was on my list. So
tell me those two weren't thick as thieves. The Fonz lived with
that is true. That is true. Well, for my
Rebecca's like, does your balls hang much?
They gonna get it when it's my turn. I'm trying to let y'all finish. Well,
my number 4.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting because I think there's one or two on my list that I'm waiting to see, and I'm giving you every opportunity in the world to take.
No, that's fine.
You just haven't done it yet.
Well, I might be taking it now because I'm going with Shaun and Ed from Shaun of the Dead.
Nope.
He said nope.
Really? Shaun of the Dead.
Oh shit. First of all,
notice where my bromances are coming from compared to some of you guys.
No, I understood.
Mine are coming from. I know who it is. I know exactly who it is. I am pulling from TV shows and movie franchises, not one-off movies.
First of all, I want to give a shout out to Rebecca, Helen, and Betty. You three are fucking killing me. I love this shit. Rebecca said, "Women ride harder." God bless you, woman. We love it. Is it my turn yet?
No, it's Michael's.
It's Michael's. But I like Shaun and Ed. That was a great movie.
I never watched it.
Yeah,
and you should have went Nick Frost, Simon Pegg, but no, we weren't doing acting.
Well, the problem is,
we were doing roles.
You have to go by their characters' names.
Yeah.
Well, wait a minute.
Because that is a good bromance between the two of them.
You said something about
what?
You said something about bromance. Technically, Simon Pegg and whoever the other actor was from Shaun of the Dead have
Nick Frost
done 3 movies together because they also did a cop movie.
Yeah, but they're 3 different movies.
That's what he was just saying.
That's what I said.
You can't use their real names. They have to go with their characters' names.
Yeah.
And Shaun
that's
and
what I said. They're in real life
friends for years.
Yeah, they're real life.
When Ed becomes a zombie in the end, spoiler alert, Shaun still keeps him around.
Jeff, just so you know, when you become a zombie, I'll be the first one to shoot you in the face.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate that.
So much I thank you. Okay, moving on.
So much So Michael,
I will make sure I'm the one that puts.
When I eat steak, I shoot you in the face. All right.
I'm gonna make sure I'm the one that puts you down, Jeff, because nobody else. I've waited for this moment for so long, damn you! Since the day you said I was gonna be your best friend at school, and I knew I was stuck with you for life. I knew one day you would turn into a zombie.
One day I'll shoot you in the face.
All right. So my number 4 pick, keeping with since Glick goes off and says a franchise, all right, I'll see this franchise. And I'll raise him a Mr. Brad Pitt and George Clooney from Ocean's 11.
I'm going to give you that one.
What are their characters' names?
You fuckers.
That's my dick.
Ooh.
It's Danny Ocean and Rusty.
And Rusty 12.
No, I don't know what his last name is, but they call him Rusty.
Danny Ocean and number 12.
Let me get these
because if you see the original Ocean's 11, there is no Rusty. So, anyways, Tony, what do you have for number 4?
Well, being that people in the chat think I shouldn't bring, machinery, it's supposed to be just men.
Hey, Victoria.
Let me pull up the characters' names.
That was a little bit of a stretch, though, but I got to give you.
It's a bit of a stretch. Artificial intelligence. I mean, you could go with Tony Stark and
Jarvis.
Jarvis.
I didn't want to do that.
Understandable.
I didn't want to do
that.
that.
But that's a little far of a stretch.
I'm going to go with the 2 gentlemen from Riptide.
Okay.
Joe Penny, and I think his other character was Perry King. The dude's the Pink Helicopter TV show.
Yeah.
What the hell
Yeah.
is? I don't think I've ever even seen
You
Riptide.
might
I've
be too
never
young.
seen it.
Your beard is a false
I think
imagery
we're
of your
bit-
age.
I'm 40. I don't know how much older I need to be.
I'm just saying. That was a good show. Thank you, Tina.
I just never seen it, so I don't know.
TV button and then power.
It's an 80s TV show, y'all. It was pretty good.
One
back
second,
then, I'm not
boys.
gonna lie.
2
It was
seconds.
pretty good.
Discuss it. I'll be right back.
I'm really debating
With
my
your
number
Italian
4
eyes.
pick
Yeah, I got a debate on number 5 right now because y'all gonna make
because I've already gotten yelled at for low hanging fruit.
Mm-hmm.
And
In all
And I
honesty,
know
you're
these
running
two-
out of options. You're running out of options in all honesty, so I'm not.
no,
mad
I'm.
at you.
I trust me. I have options for days,
Well,
boys.
then it wouldn't be
There
as
are a
difficult
lot.
as
There are a
difficult.
lot. There are a lot.
I have options for days. But
But this next one's gonna hurt you. I'm telling you now.
I don't think that next one's gonna hurt me.
Now, you can't go nowhere yet.
yeah.
You got more jokes to tell. I know you better than that. Stick around, lady.
Okay. So, Christopher, you're number 4.
You're right, Tina.
I'm working on it. I'm debating. I'm going.
Ah,
Going
sounds
out
like
on a
somebody's
limb.
getting nervous, boys.
No, actually, not in the least bit. All right, all right. You know what? For my number 4, I've used this movie a lot. I don't have what. I'm a 5-time. 5
Fucking
times.
fear.
5 times. Let me go ahead and hit it.
Hold
The
on,
boys
Helen.
from Top Gun, Maverick and Goose.
That was on my list.
I'm gonna give you that one.
Where's the fear?
I'm gonna give you that one.
Rocky, Apollo, Woody, Buzz,
Well, I have some
Maverick.
decent ones.
Richie, and the
for,
Fonz.
for
Hey.
backups
Hey.
here. I might go reach into my
Motherfucker,
backups,
kick the jukebox. And it'll play anything.
and I think I'm gonna go with
Be
Hey.
your wingman anytime.
the two that went
Damn
on
right
the
you will.
most excellent adventure in the histories of time. I'm gonna go through with Bill and Ted and Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
That was one of the ones that I was giving you every opportunity under the fucking sun to take. And I was like, is he really not going to take Bill and Ted? Because you sucked
Well-
the dick of Keanu Reeves at least 3 times an episode.
Well, I mean,
Keanu.
I have another Keanu in my backup, so so.
Well,
Bill and
here's the
Ted
thing.
from
Here's
Bill
the
and Ted's
here's the
Excellent
thing.
Adventure.
Real quick, before any, keep your backups. We're not going to do our backups tonight because down the road I want to do a part 2 to this.
Thank you.
Down the road I want to do a part 2
Yeah,
to
because
this.
I was about
Keep
to
holding
say,
your lip.
could we? Really, it would be awesome if we could pull a 6 like we did last time.
Well, I was gonna say
We can
we'll
pull a 6 if you
tonight.
guys want.
Pull a 6. We can pull a 6.
We'll pull a 6.
But I still want
I got a
to.
good
I
six.
still want to do a part. I still want to do a part 2 to this. So I don't want you guys putting your backups out there
I mean, there's plenty more we
Okay.
can do.
because once I started
Because I got
going,
like 15. So we're gonna do a 6.
Yeah, we're gonna do 6. So what is your number 5, Mike?
yeah, we'll do a 6.
My number 5 will be the late great John Belushi and Dan Aykroyd from the Blues.
No hanging fruit.
But what are their characters' names? The Blues Brothers.
The Blues Brothers.
I will look it up, but I know what you mean. So Tony, you're number 5, sir.
My number 5, and I understand the genre that I'm dealing with from proper advisement in the chat. But I'm going to stay there because my duos have a duration. They're not one-hit wonders through anything that they've done.
Okay.
This duo was around for quite some time. I think most people recognize it once again. Back to the 80s, we are going to take Hardcastle and McCormick.
Ooh.
Any questions?
I will look up the characters' names.
I'm looking it up right there now. Mark and Frank, I believe it was.
Yeah, it's Mark and Frank, I believe.
Thank you, Wicked Italian Eyes. How you doing? Rebecca, appreciate you. Tina, thank
That
you
is a
very
good
much.
pull. Not necessarily on my backups, but was in the back of my mind.
Right.
Christopher, number 5. He did Hard Dick Asshole McCormick.
Hard dick asshole and McCoy.
Yeah, pretty much. You gotta admit, what's his name?
You glitched out and it sounded like that's what you said.
Y'all got too much dick on y'all brains.
No, he
you
glitched
can
out.
drive a
He was like,
badass Ferrari now.
okay. So what did we got? We got 6 picks, huh?
Yeah, you still got number 5 to do.
Man. You know what? One of my favorite movie franchises, and I've given you every fucking opportunity under the goddamn sun, Tony, but you don't want to leave the fucking 70s.
I know what it's gonna be.
80s.
I know what it's gonna be now. Oh,
But I'm gonna go. We ride together, we die together. We're bad, boys for life. Mike Lowry and Marcus Bennett.
Burnett. Yeah.
Will Smith and Martin Lawrence from Bad Boys.
Mike Lowry.
Gave you every damn opportunity, man. I told Jody you were going to take them, and
Like
I
I said,
waited and waited,
like I
and
said,
you didn't do it.
What was Martin Lawrence's character's name in that?
Tunnel vision, motherfuckers.
Marcus Burnett.
Diversity.
Marcus Burnett.
Yeah. How much diversity do you want from me, man? I got 2 black guys. I got black and white duo. I got a gay kid and his biker friend. I've got I got cartoon characters.
Pick, boys, I got the winner right here.
No, you don't.
That's what you said about the Bryants.
I'm gonna go with Andy Dufresne and Red from Shawshank Redemption.
Ooh.
That is nice, but I can't believe you saved it for your 6th pick, and you think that's going to carry the rest of your list. That's shame on you, sir. That's shame on you, sir. That is shame on you, sir.
I'm not mad.
That is a great pick. That is shame on you.
I'm not mad at you.
That's why I saved it, because I assumed somebody else was going to take it after I took Brian Piccolo.
That is not. I am not mad at you.
You do not get to create a bullshit list and try to redeem yourself off of 1 pick.
I'm not mad at you.
all
I
right.
was going to leave it out because I figured you guys would take it by now.
My 6th and final pick. According to Glick, the ultimate bromance was someone that hated each other from the beginning of the movie.
I already picked the ultimate bromance. You cannot pick one more ultimate than the one I already picked. Way to jump on my coattails. Why don't you single white female me some more?
Look, I'm not gonna pull it.
I'm gonna go with
Nintendo
Rocky and Papalo.
The original Nintendo riding on my coattails. I'm not gonna do that to you.
Be nice, gentlemen.
I just picked a better choice.
That has nothing to do with boxing. Thank you very much. Or these actors, where that entailed happened, starring Dean Martin and Michael Caine. Thank you very much. I'm out.
I didn't hear it.
Maybe
Yeah,
if the
you
shit
cut
wasn't
out through
glitching
all
all over
that.
the
I heard
place.
none of it.
Steve Martin, Michael Caine, Dirty, Rotten Scoundrels.
You guys make this too easy.
Steve Martin and Michael Caine.
Yep. I'll have to look up their characters' names. But
Steve Martin
yeah.
acted with a lot of people, so we all need our asses whipped for not including him in any bromance whatsoever. He did do a lot of
And
duo
if you want
bromance. He did.
He did a lot of good movies, but I don't really know that he had a
favorite
bromance with anybody in any of his movies.
Well,
He fought with a lot of people in his movies.
The characters in Dirty Rotten Scoundrels were rivals.
Is it my turn yet?
Yes,
I didn't want to say
they
it.
were rivals.
Not really a bromance, but I mean,
I'm looking up
Is
the
it my
name.
turn yet?
Yeah, it is your turn, Tony.
Lawrence Jamison.
but don't worry. See, Mike will win this one because much like the last one that he won, he had a song that nobody knew about, and then he had 2 songs that weren't even guilty pleasures. So again, he'll pull out something that's not even a
Your dad
bromance.
knew about it.
Asterisk.
Your dad knew about it.
Your
Your
dad
dad
knew
knew
about it.
One
He said
person.
He said your dad knew about it.
So did,
Tony, what is your number 6?
I got his home.
He said your dad knew about it.
It's not really
If we
saying
was
much
drunk,
about my dad
Jared
or
would
you.
exist.
Lawrence Jamison.
You gentlemen lack diversity, and I'm going to say it again.
I have 2 black and white couples.
Everybody
The
thinks
most
black.
diverse list on here.
Everybody says white.
That's diverse.
No, you do not. Because you forgot about the ultimate Caucasian and Hispanic duo of television.
Chips.
That would be the gentleman from the California Highway Patrol of Chips.
Actually, no, we didn't. Because when we get to the chatters box list, you'll see where that is.
I didn't even look in the list. But you got Chips.
No, I said when we get to the list, you'll see where that is.
You've got John and
I'll have
Punch.
that
All
up
right?
tomorrow.
It is John and Punch. Not Punch, Punch. P-O-N-C-H.
It is
It's for
Punch.
Poncharelli.
With the smile.
Yes. You all are focused on black, black, white, white, black and white. You forgot about
Oh my God.
Hispanic.
Well, you know what?
That
You
sounded
know
like
what?
somebody just called me racist.
You know what?
I called you
You know what?
I have the ultimate white and Mexican duo sitting in this house. It's me
Well,
and my wife.
I will give Cheech and Chong their credit, but they were the same race.
Well,
Tommy Chong is white as I am.
I know, I'm just fucking with you. We said bromances. We didn't specify gender or damn racial ethnicity. We said bromances.
You're
They were
the one
brothers.
calling me
It was
racist.
fine. All of y'all cut this shit out. Thank you, Rebecca.
So, Chris,
Thank
what do you got for
Tina.
number 6?
Oh, wait till part 2 on this shit.
I want to do one from my heart because it's one of my favorite movies. But I don't want to be called a racist by the black guy. It's in our podcast.
And
again.
I will do it, guys.
After every-
I will.
Damn.
I've got one of the most diverse lists, but I'm still the racist, and I don't have any
Cancel culture.
diversity.
You're getting canceled. You're getting canceled for not being woke enough. Oh. Jesus.
But
I hate
throughout the late 80s and into the 90s, some of you may or may not know who these two gentlemen were.
Take your time.
I was a big fan of their movies, many
you're
many
gonna fucking
CDs.
steal the one I wanted. Oh, CDs. Okay.
Mr. Kid and Play.
Oh, house party, folks.
There were
One of
3
the
good
most-
movies. Ooh.
Oh,
There were
good
2
movie.
good
And they had-
albums. Ooh.
Yeah, and they had one
They
of
had a
the
Saturday morning cartoon.
memorable dance scenes in a movie with that damn.
Oh my
Kid
God.
Play
That's
dance.
pretty good.
People are
That's
still
pretty
doing it to this day.
Damn, I
That
just
is
thought of
pretty
one.
fucking good.
Speaking of those 2, I just thought of one that I should have. I will save for the next one.
Save it for part 2.
Visit.
Yep, I'm actually really surprised you guys didn't. One of you guys didn't pick one of the best gay duos, but we'll get to that when we get to part 2. How is Jazzy Jeff and Fresh Prince on that? It was brought up in my conversation.
We said TV and movies. Now, they
Yeah.
did do TV, but Jazzy Jeff only had cameos. He wasn't a consistent.
Yeah, he was just cameos
Yeah.
on Fresh
Just
Prince.
being honest and true, they would have been awesome, but it was he did a lot of cameos more than anything.
And that's kind of what you know what.
And I'm just being honest.
Yeah, well, I literally just thought of 2 off the top of my head
I thought of
That-
2 myself.
that I have to look up one of them, but the other one is like, pow. It popped in my
honestly,
head.
I
I
will
literally
be-
just
I wanna
watched the
tell
movie and I
everybody-
can't believe that couple was not on there.
When I went on bromances, I was going for male characters, not necessarily 2 men. So I will be guilty of that. I was just going for male characters or characters that had male personalities.
Well,
So-
that is okay. Well, you know what? Here.
No, we don't have to change nothing. No, we don't have to change nothing.
No, we're not
That's just
changing
bromance.
anything. We're not changing it. We're not changing anything at all.
But I will get that.
I'm gonna
I
go-
will
I'm gonna
figure
go-
out all of Mike's
I'm gonna go ahead and-
character names.
I'm going to go ahead and put this out there for anybody who has a problem with the fact of it being all men and no women.
Yeah, right.
Because a bromance is a close but non-sexual relationship between 2 men. It is a bromance. Get over yourselves.
I will
Or get
be
over
honest.
yourself.
I will be honest. When they brought up that women can be bros, I've never seen women as bros. I saw them as sisters. I will be biased on that.
Yeah.
And if I'm
Yes.
wrong, I almost
So
would
we're gonna do the
apologize. But that's how I
sister
grew up.
rants.
Now the sister duos,
Sister
we can
rants.
do that. I'm down with that.
We'll do sister
Yeah,
rants.
we
So we
Sisters,
will
whatever
do
you want.
a female version of it down the road. But
Yes.
this is, by definition, a
That's gonna
bromance
be
is
hard.
between 2 men. Or in
Yeah.
Tony's world, a man in a car.
Yeah, well, hey, be honest. Kit was lavish, dude, about Michael.
I'm not hating on your pick. I'm just saying
No,
you
it
really
wasn't. It wasn't
stretched
too
for that
many. It
one.
wasn't too many. I did stretch. I did stretch.
You reached for
It is
that
a
one.
stretch,
The ultimate
but
romance, the
a
ultimate romance,
true.
boy in his car.
They
What
did
can I
care
say?
about each other.
And I
I'll
will
give you that.
admit, if
Right there, what
anybody
Mike
up
just
in
said.
here, if anybody in here has a problem with that pick, I will take it out and pick another one because it wasn't two
leave it
men. It was male personalities. I'm guilty
No.
of that. I will take that out
No,
as a vote
well-
to the audience. The audience should vote on that. I will take that.
As a show, we all three voted upon it, and we agreed that it can stay.
Okay.
It is a good pick. It was just a reach.
It was a
It's
stretch.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a stretch.
It's a mild reach, but let me go ahead and read these off. Now, I do not have actual
Thank you,
character
Rebecca.
names because I have to look them up for Michael and a couple of them for like
Mine.
I gave you all my
Hardcastle
character
McCormick.
names.
I
I
have to
did
look
it.
that up.
I understood the
Yes,
assignment,
you did.
unlike some people.
I know,
Well,
right?
to be
Well,
fair, I wasn't here
So
for the
starting
fucking
with
assignment.
in order of pick, I went first. So I had Brian Piccolo and Gail Sears from Brian's Song, Jax Teller and Opie Winston for Sons of Anarchy, JD and Turk from Scrubs, Sean and Ed for Shaun and the Dead, Bill and Ted from Excellent Adventure, Andy and Red for Shawshank Redemption. Mike had Cheech and Chong's. He had James Dalton and Wade Garrett from Roadhouse. The Gene Wilder and I can't remember the gentleman's name from Blazing Saddles. I have to look it up. He had Pitt and Clooney from Ocean's 11, the Blues Brothers, and Steve Martin and Michael Caine from Dirty Rotten Scoundrels. Once again, I have to
No
look up
diversity,
their names.
racist.
I know that's not very diverse.
Yours wasn't any better. Calm down.
Yes, it was.
I had the most
I had
diverse
mixed-
list.
Tony had Richie and Alfonso from
you,
Silver
Tina.
Spoons. The Bosom Buddies guys, which is Peter and I have to
Peter
look up the other one.
Scolari and Tom Hanks. It was Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks. You're right, but I have to look up their characters' names. Kit and Michael from Knight Rider, Joe and what? Percy King
Perry
from
King.
Riptide.
Yeah.
Perry
yes.
King. Sorry,
Perry
I did have Perry. And the Hardcastle McCormick duo and Chips duo, it's Ponch and
John, Jon,
John,
and Punch.
John
Yes.
and Ponch.
Yeah,
Chris
John and
had
Podge.
Rocky and Apollo from Rocky, Buzz and Woody from Toy Story, Fonz and Richie from Happy Days,
Fucking toys.
Maverick and Goose
Hey.
from Top Gun, Mike Lowry and
Mike Lowry.
Marcus Burnett.
Marcus
Marcus
Burnett from
Burnett.
Bad Boys,
Mike
and
Lowry.
Kid and Play from House Party.
And both of their names
I will
was
get
Chris.
those typed
One
up
was
later
Christopher
tonight.
Reed. One was Christopher
Yeah.
Reed, and the other one was Christopher. Shit. I think it was Chris Martin.
Just put Kid and Play.
Yeah, they
Jeff,
did.
just
Yeah, I'll
so
look them
just
up.
so you don't have any issues, I'll go ahead and I'll hit you guys with the Chattersbox starting five.
Yes,
It looks
please.
like we got
Christopher Martin, the second one.
three.
It's Christopher Reed and
Okay.
Christopher Martin for Kid and Play.
Yeah, it looks like we got three that got in this week. We got Betty, her starting five. Walter White and Jesse Pinkman from Breaking Bad.
Had it in a backup, but didn't really.
Yeah.
Didn't really
Joey
like
and Chandler
the
from Friends brought it up. I
Yeah,
wasn't a
it
big
was in
fan
there.
of Friends, so I didn't know really. I mean, I knew like they were friends, they lived together and stuff. But it's a good pick because I do like Joey from Friends.
They didn't really care about each other.
She also had Jackson Opie from SOA.
I like that relevant. That's good.
Yeah. Number 4, she had Dwight and Michael from The Office. Number 5, she had Sam and
Yeah.
Dean from Supernatural. And
Yep.
the only gay bromance to make the list, Bert and Ernie from Sesame Street. Tell me those two were not
That's
gay.
a hell of a pull.
That's a good pull, though. I mean, we
They were
got
as
together
there.
not
They
knowing
slept in the
that.
same room.
Yeah,
They had different beds.
they were. Yeah, I'm sure they did.
Yeah, but they were
Lights
still in
went
the same room.
out. Until the lights
Tony,
went
if
out.
you and I lived in the same house together, we would not live in the same bedroom. I'm sorry.
No.
I hate to be disappoint you, but it ain't gonna happen.
No, because well, there's two things you're missing: muscles, and you're not Latino. You are little.
And I don't go by the name
Yes,
Machi
that's
Chi.
My Gigi. Tony says, "You move in with, you live with me. Now you are no longer Jeff. You are now Machichi. Go to the gym,
Golly.
fat boy."
Yes.
Jesus.
Tina also gave us a list. Her starting five. She had Abbott and Costello,
Nice.
Harry Potter and Ron Weasley, Crockett and Tubbs
Yeah, I thought about that. That was
from
one of
Miami
them.
Vice. She had the Hardy
about
Boys,
it.
Frank and Joe.
Nice.
I would have picked
Nice
Matt
pull.
and Jeff. If you want to go with the Hardy Boys, I would have picked Matt and Jeff. But
No, but the Hardy Boys in general.
yeah.
And whose list was this?
She also had Captain Kirk and Spock from Star
Fuck, she
Trek.
took my backup. She took my backup.
Nice.
Good job, Tina. Good job. Damn.
Tina's always
And
got
the
those lists.
newcomer,
Hit me.
a newcomer
Here we go.
to the
This is what
list.
I'm waiting for.
Jody has submitted a list this week.
Uh-huh.
Her number one pick. Listen to this, guys. I can't believe none of us thought about this, especially you, Jeff. You and I didn't think of this. Ted and John from Ted.
The movie?
Thunder Buddies for life.
Fuck,
Yeah.
you know what? I
With
had
Mark
it in the
Wahlberg?
back of my head when I actually first announced it. Completely forgot.
Wow.
Damn.
Yep. She also had Ponch and John from Chips.
Yes, Tina.
Another one that I'm surprised nobody thought of, especially you and I, Jeff.
Damn, she's good.
Brendan and Dale from Step Brothers.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Wow, that's a pull.
That's pretty heavy. That's pretty heavy. I'm not going to lie. That's heavy.
Another one that kind of shocked me that none of us thought of. Harry and Lloyd from Dumb and Dumber.
No, I wasn't going to. That wasn't nowhere.
Had it in my backup.
No.
But thought it was, I seriously
And then
thought it
last-
was the lowest hanging fruit.
No, it's not. By far, is that not the lowest hanging fruit?
No, but I thought it was kind of low. Because I've seen those movies like 400 times.
Exactly. And like the Brendan and Dale, you could have swapped them out with Ricky Bobby and Cal Norton Jr.
I was thinking the same thing. Could have gone
And
full Ricky
It
Bobby.
just depends on which
I
movie
had Ricky Bobby on
you like
my
better.
list, too.
Yeah. Which movie you like better, you know what I mean?
Tina,
Yeah.
you make some kick-ass lists, Tina, for real. Big up to you.
Mama,
You make some
go
kick-ass
And then
lists.
and then last but not least, she had Wayne and Garth from Wayne's World.
Nice.
Yeah.
So
On my backup.
Yeah.
came in strong for her first
Yes, you
list.
did.
Yeah.
No, you know. I can't
That
say
damn
Home
Ted
Alone
and John,
yet.
that damn Ted and John one,
That's a pull.
that fucked me up when she said it, because we were talking about my list and I was like, no, you make a list this week. That's all yours. That fucked me up so bad because I was like, why did I not think about that?
Right.
Especially with as much as you and I have talked about the movie on here before the other two
Yeah.
guys joined us.
You all are screwed on part 2. I'm going to warn you right now.
I know.
No, we're not.
You're
Part
screwed.
2 is going to be hard to come up with.
No, we're not.
You're screwed.
I went easy on you guys in this one.
I didn't. I didn't. You couldn't remember it, but the chat did.
I
Trust me.
literally did research like I always do, but I do the basic research I put in romances.
At this point,
Yes, no, maybe, okay. I take a whole 10 minutes to do my
the Chatters box all had Tina and
I got mine too, Tina.
Betty.
I got to watch your
Tina's
ass. Tina,
already
you
got her
good.
part
Yeah.
two.
Tina's good. I got 3 of them. I got
Yeah.
2 more I got to pull up.
No, all three Chatters box lists are very good.
they're very good.
And there was some that, like I said, and it's hard with TV shows when you pick a duo from a TV show, and this is why I stayed away from JD and Kirk, Jeff, and Sean and Gus. Because a lot of people may or may not watch Scrubs or Psych like we do.
Right, but I
So
mean,
it's hard-
The following
it's
beside,
hard
behind
to go-
Scrubs and Psych are huge.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but it's hard to pick from a TV show because, like The Office, I never really watched The Office, so I don't really know
I've
that
seen it,
relationship
but-
between
but-
Dwight and Michael at all. I don't know it. I don't
do.
know.
I
It's
have seen it.
hilarious. I watched
and
The
it-
Office.
No,
I watched
the
The Office,
ending
hilarious.
episode where Dwight gets married and Michael fucking shows up, I lost it.
You guys
Tear.
always rock it in the Chatters
Tear.
box.
Tear.
Yeah, the Chatters box always has good
The
picks.
Chatterbox
Always.
kills us.
Chatters box
and,
still has not beat me though.
Yeah, Tina.
Yeah, but they
Tina
they
pulled
also
that.
they they don't have to worry about Sylvia's.
on me, and I was like, damn it. So,
Oddly
Yeah.
enough, we had Chris and I discussed this earlier in the week, and I'm actually surprised,
Seinfeld and Kramer?
Michael. It's not as nerdy as you
Bad one,
thought.
Seinfeld and George. What's that?
Thought about
What'd
that.
you say? Well, and again, I never really watched Seinfeld. No,
Blaze.
it is not considered a
No,
bromance
because
because a
they
were
bromance is
actually doing it.
non-sexual.
It's
non-sexual. The fact that they had sex kind of takes a
and a lot of it.
then it turns
Think you
into
want
a
some of this scary
romance.
stuff already, but it's okay.
Yeah, that's
But then
an
technically,
actual
Bert and Ernie.
romance.
Then technically, Bert and Ernie don't make the list because
Yeah, but
you
it's
know,
not.
otherwise,
It's not
them little
confirmed.
puppets
It's
are
not
getting
It's
down.
not official.
Stop it.
Don't watch more.
They never came out the closet.
Well, Betty, I'm going to be 100% honest with you. Nobody in the Chatter's box has come close to beating me. Yeah. So, and Jody said a three-way tie in the Chatter's box. They all did good. Okay, fair enough. The
Tina,
three ladies in the
Tina,
Chatter's box all win this week.
Tina,
Because
I'm on you right now. I'm targeting you next week on this next time. I almost want to do part 2 now. I almost want to do part 2 right now. I got 3 mind blowers already.
Well, we might have to do that next week. We'll do
Well,
part 2 next week.
Anticipation is killing me. This
We'll
is
do
going to
part
take
2
longer
next
than
week.
it
I'm
did.
calling it now.
This is almost
Start
more
making your
obvious.
list. Part 2 coming next week, so you have all this time from Saturday to Saturday, full 7 days, to come up with your part 2, folks.
I'm just saying. This is taking longer than it did.
So I got to come up with
it.
I got to come up with an
Right.
iconic list again to beat you
Yes.
guys. For
Yeah,
the
but
second
on
time
top of
the
that, we
same
cannot do repeats.
You didn't clean it. You didn't clean it.
No
Give me that. Give me
repeats.
that. Give me that. You missed the whole spot.
Why would you do a repeat? What the fuck sense does that make?
No, I mean, like, you can't steal Bert and Ernie, or not Bert and Ernie, you can't steal
Oh
the
yeah, you
Hardy
can't
Boys.
reuse what's already
First
been
of all, the
played. That's
Chatter's
point.
box doesn't matter, doesn't count for our picks.
No, it's going.
Oh, so now you're changing the
ruling
name.
it
Now you're
now.
changing
No,
the
I'm
game.
ruling it now because we have a
Watch
full
So you're
week.
changing the game up.
Watch that fever.
The Chatter's box has
We have a
never.
full week.
The Chatter's box has never had anything to do with our picks, but now all of a sudden it does.
Well,
Yeah,
only
yeah.
because we part 2, it's the same subject.
I don't need the Chatter's box, in all honesty.
Ow.
I'm sorry.
Says the man that's gonna lose.
Okay.
Says the man that what?
Sleeping with one of them. Okay.
Gonna lose.
That's a good one, Blaze. That's a
On
good
it
one.
now.
You put your picks in now, Blaze. That's a good one.
What the
I'm
hell
not
kind
gonna
of cheap shot is that, Michael?
Right.
Says the man who's half the
You
women
said you
that
didn't
vote on
even-
our list or
You
vote
said
for
you
his
didn't
list want to sleep
Hold
with
your
you.
girlfriend, you
My name's Michael.
Good job. Hold your girlfriend, little
Shut up, bitch. Do better than last place, and then you can talk.
There you go.
If you ain't
Go on
first,
his
you're
ass.
last.
We're on his ass.
If you ain't first,
We're
you're
on his
last.
ass. We're on his ass.
You went away. You ran.
He keeps putting himself in timeout every time he knows better.
But yeah,
I'll be rude.
no repeats from the Chatter's box or our own. I will make.
No, that's fine. I was already actually as I was reading the Chatter's box out. I was already. If anybody had anything on my my backups and stuff, I was already crossing them out.
Yeah, no, I've crossed out and deleted my backups. I'll have to go through the Chatter's box to go through it. Nobody really touched my backup.
No, nobody really touched my list. I mean, I had Bert and Ernie in my backups, and I was struggling if I even really wanted to use them. But wow, just wow.
They watch it.
I don't know what the hell it was.
That's
So
my
I've
son
already
over there.
crossed out anything anybody's picked out of the Chatter's box. I'm not even worried about
I
that.
got a couple other, not even on anybody's radar that from a movie my wife loves, and I'm pissed at myself for not picking it this week. But I'll save it for my backup, for my sequel to this.
See,
I thought about that.
That is a
Blaze.
good
I didn't put
pull.
that- Yeah, I thought about
That's
that. I
Sean
didn't put
William
that there.
Scott and Ashton Kutcher.
Yeah, that's
Can't remember their
Stoners.
names.
because I'm not going to use that. So
No,
go
from
for it.
Dude, Where's My Car? That's a hell of a pull.
I said stoners.
Okay.
Well, you could almost go
Yes.
with any one of those, like Harold and Kumar.
All right.
Um,
Thought about it.
American Pie.
Harold and Kumar would be good. I wasn't gonna put them on my list, but that's good.
I think the only reason I didn't pick Harold Kumar is because I haven't watched that movie in a little while, so I completely forgot about him. But no, but I gotta say, Tony Silver Spoon's got me. You got me. And I honestly thought Tony was gonna freak out about my Brian song pick.
I never
That's
saw
an
the
old-
movie.
that's a
Yeah, I never
70s
saw
movie.
it. That's an old movie. I never saw it. That's an old movie.
I told
That
you
movie-
when we were talking about it. I told you when we were talking about that. I didn't think that was on Tony's radar. It doesn't seem like
Well,
something.
the
he would
only reason
watch.
I thought it would be on Tony's radar, I didn't know it would be on yours or Mike's, as you and I discussed. For the simple fact that it's a '70s movie, and it's Fred and Barney. There's go pool. No,
Freddie and Barney.
Trying to find a song for the break here,
I'm
but
just trying to think for
nothing's wanting to cooperate with me.
Fred and Barney. I had a couple other ones that I thought were a little bit. They were from a TV show, but they were. Oh yeah, Flintstones. Thank you. I couldn't remember where I was thinking.
Fred and Barney. You said Freddie. I'm thinking Freddy Krueger.
Yeah.
What about
he
Freddy
asked
Krueger?
us it,
Freddy Krueger and Michael Myers or Jason Voorhees.
Yeah, there you go. That's not really romance because it was a versus.
Yeah.
It was a versus. It was
But anyways, anywho, let's take a break now that we're like an hour and a half late. We really got to get into this top five. I might move this into like the beginning of the second hour because it literally takes us an hour to get through it.
Yeah.
Now that I've butthurt everybody and hurt everybody's feelings tonight.
Well, and Tony's called us racists. So
Yeah.
I think we've had every
Well,
race
everybody got
tonight.
mad.
Listen, I take black jokes every week. I'm bringing my shit. Fuck that. Good choice, Blaze. Good choice.
You gotta stab where you can. That's a good pull, Blaze.
Talking about low hanging fruit, the black guy taking shots at the white guys, especially the one in the
Yes.
cowboy hat, calling them racist.
I'm just saying.
That is
I gotta bring mine back in. I'm not here for that shit. I got mine too. But no, Blaze, you got good picks. I ain't no better from everybody. If anybody thinks anything crazy, no, it ain't that bad. I've known these guys for a few months. Please check on
I
Michael.
don't give a damn if it was cunty. You're not going to make a comment and say just because the person I'm sleeping with put a list in or my votes and make a comment like that and think it's okay. It'll be fucking cunty. Calm your fucking tits.
I just got here. You
Tony's
two
like, I'm
will
not
go.
in this.
You two will
I don't want a
go
dog
at
in
it.
this
You
fight.
two will go at it. You two will go at it. No.
We ain't going to go at it on here. Like I said, don't make a comment like that and not think I'm going to come after you. Calm down. It was a fucking joke. The same way I took it when he said it to me.
Exactly.
But we are going to take a break. Got a little blacktop mojo coming at you.
Bust into my.
Find something here. Good Lord, I don't know why I'm struggling so hard to find something. I'm just going to pull something off this album.
Yeah, now you guys got me thinking about next week's
Let's go.
because.
I
because
got
the
two more to come up.
secondary-
I got two more to come up.
So next week, we're going to go ahead and roll into
Yeah.
part 2 on next week for listening.
Wow.
Well, again, if he's going to make the comment about somebody that I'm dating and I'm seeing in a list, making a list, and me saying that all 3 lists were good, not even picking a side, or make comments about the vote, then I'll be a cunt. You come in here every week and act like a little crybaby back bitch because your feelings get hurt. Shut the fuck up. Nobody asked you. Go on about your goddamn business. Good Lord.
Y'all will go at it.
I will go at it.
I know.
Come in here talking all
Both
that
of you
dumb
will.
shit. I'm going to break.
You two will go at it. I've been told to stop getting in. I'm trying to stop bringing it in. I'm always bringing shit up.
Burned out and it's no good. Head in the clouds, I got no room. I was hoping that I'd have seen the light by now. For it's coming down. No stairs with me. Do you feel that fall from beneath? Will you turn around and run away? Feel like a fall. Or will you answer the void when it comes? Rock across the water. No, I go out forever. We all sink to the bottom sometimes along the way. Before they lay us in the clay, come stand on the edge with me. Do you feel the fall from beneath? Will you turn around and run away? Or feel like the fall? Or will you answer the void when it comes? Come stand on the edge with me. Do you feel the fall from beneath? Or will you turn around and run away? Or feel like a fall? Or will you answer the void when it comes?
Welcome back to Nonsensical Nonsense. What a way to,
Holy shit. Y'all,
whatever.
holy shit.
Welcome back to the show. The end of the first break went sideways. Somebody got mad.
I was gonna
like
say
a
that
little
escalated
bitch.
quickly.
Yeah. It was a fucking joke, Mike. Calm your tits. Good lord. We've called each other bitches I don't know how many times. Go do what you gotta go do. Go do what you gotta do though, man. We'll see you Wednesday or Monday, whenever you come back. You know the door's always open. I think the door's still open now, in all honesty. But welcome back to Nonsensical Nonsense. I'm Glick. We got Tony. We got Jeff here. Mike may or may not be back. We'll see what happens. If he's not back tonight, maybe he'll be here Monday. Maybe he'll be here Wednesday. We'll see. If you're not already, go ahead and check us out on social media at Nonsensical Nonsense on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at Nonsensical Nonsense. Download the Haps app if you haven't already. Free app. Go ahead and download that. Give us a follow at Nonsensical Nonsense. You can join us live every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. And then you can catch every single episode of the podcast on Anchor, Spotify, Google Play, Apple Podcast. You can do that. You can also email us if you want to get your list in. Betty already got her damn list in. She ain't playing around. That shit came in during the
Next
break.
one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm ready to send mine in now. Too.
Yeah, for part two. No, for part two. She
Damn.
got her list in already. She was ready to rock and roll. I just looked and seen what it was. So, you guys can email us if you want to get in on the starting five. We're doing another top 5 bromances part 2 this week. So, if you want to get your list in, go ahead and get it put together. You can email us at, where can they email us
Nonsensical
at?
Nonsense Podcast at gmail.com.
And real quick, to answer the comments in the chatters box, no, my feelings aren't hurt. But if you're going to come at me, then be prepared that I'm going to come back at you. If you can't stand the heat, get the fuck out of the kitchen. And yes, I do take myself way too fucking seriously because this is my baby. If you don't fucking like it, there's the door. You know? So deal with it. This is my baby. This is my show. We have fun. We break each other's balls. We do it constantly.
We do.
If you can't handle it, then
now they've all known each
about
other
your
longer
business.
than I've known them, so they do this. I'm actually sitting back, but yeah, they do.
There are plenty of other podcasts you can go into or broadcasts you can go into. Nobody's making you stay here. I'm not going to spend my night fighting with you or arguing with anybody. If you don't like it, leave. But if you're going to say something silly and not to say something silly back, or Tony say something silly back, or Jeff say something silly back, or Michael say something silly back, well, you're in the wrong fucking place. And this isn't directed at anybody in general. This is at every damn buddy. Because every one of us will laugh and cut up and make fun of each other and bust each other's balls and bust everybody else's balls until the fucking cows come home.
But
at the end of the day, it's all jokes.
It's all jokes. When seriousness shit comes down, serious shit.
No, we do define that every
Take
week.
it
Something
serious.
happens between any of us. The other three probably going to be a part of it. Just so
And
everybody
Mike, if your feelings got hurt, I'm sorry, buddy. I was fucking with you. But you took a cheap shot that was unnecessary when you brought my girlfriend into it.
Jeff, I
You got
apologize
mad
for the
because-
joke I made about your wife last week. Glick, I apologize for the joke I made to your mom last week. Mama Glick, if you're in the chat, I do apologize to you specifically because...
Jeff,
know.
Tony, I don't apologize about anything I've ever said
To
to
your
you.
mama, I'm apologize to you. Fuck you. To your mama, I'm apologize.
You said that shit. You said that shit out of instinct, and that was funny as hell. And then I seen your face, and I was just like, yeah, you're in trouble.
Nah, we do crack around here. Glick has given me plenty of leeway. He's also had plenty of support in my direction, so I do stand with him. I do know that they do go this hard all the time. Even the hardcore jokes we got, we do so in jest, and we know better than to think that we're going to go personal at each other because we don't have personal issues with each other. At least I don't with them. I don't.
I don't have any personal issues with anybody.
I've had issues on this app, and Glick has stood up for me, so I'm going to roll with him.
And you know what? And I've had issues on this app, and the only person on this app that gave me a platform to stand up for myself when other people were dragging me around was Tony.
I did that one time, yeah, I did.
Tony was the only one that gave me that platform and let
did,
me
you did.
have my 2 cents at them silly sons of bitches. So, you know,
be
like I said,
trying.
it's all fun and games. If you can,
Fuck!
it's all fun and games. If you're that sensitive, you know, we try not to get into serious subjects, but if you're that fucking sensitive, then yeah,
You're in the wrong
that's
place.
going to make me come at you twice as hard.
Oh, yeah.
Because now I know you got a weakness, and I'm going to exploit the shit out of it.
I learned that shit in basic training. The motherfuckers got to go. You just never know when you're going to be the weak.
And that's not a dig at Michael, because Michael and I usually go at each other pretty hard.
Y'all do. Y'all do.
We fuck with each other pretty. That's why I was kind of surprised that he got butt hurt because I called him a bitch tonight.
He's having
But
a
at the
rough
end of the
time.
day, like
I
I
do
said-
admit that he's having a rough time right now, and
Yeah.
he comes up here for a lot of strength, in my opinion. But door's always
He
open,
does.
like you said. Yes, he comes up here for a lot of time.
But Tony,
I don't
opinions are
know.
like
Y'all know
assholes.
each other
Everybody's got
long. You
one, and
all
they
have
all
known
smell
each
like
other
shit.
longer than I've known y'all, so y'all got that. I got that part.
Oh,
I'm kind of
no,
sitting back. I
100%.
want to rectify it, but yeah, you
No,
motherfuckers is too
understood.
much. Yeah.
No,
As somebody
100%.
that's known Chris as
The
long as he
door,
is,
and I'm actually
if
I'm
you
gonna
really
reiterate that.
got Chris upset at you, it'd be a whole different ballgame.
And he did apologize.
Yeah,
Within the
exactly.
past 5 minutes, he did apologize. He
What?
did apologize.
But once again, it's all in jest. It's a joke. You know, I mean,
Just
never have
just
I
to
ever
reiterate
taken
that the door.
anything Chris says on the show serious or in real life.
Exactly. You know what? Jeff's wife, for instance, she got a little upset with me this week. So, but it's all good.
Yeah.
It's not that big a deal. My bad. I think I apologized.
That's twice.
If I didn't, I will now.
I'm going to stand for that. You did
If I didn't, I will
apologize
now.
twice. That's twice.
Still waiting on that text.
Well,
Still waiting on that text.
Jeff's wife's gotten mad at me a few times. Sorry,
Thrive on
sorry,
motherfuckers
Jeff's
getting
wife.
mad at you. I do know that.
You're gonna get mad at me a lot. Just deal with it.
You thrive on motherfuckers getting mad at you.
It's my process.
Yeah. Much like you're gonna get mad at Jeff. You married Jeff, so you married me. We're a package.
It's a two for one deal.
So if you get mad at Jeff for something that I had nothing remotely to do with, you might as well be mad at me, or vice versa.
Oh, Jesus.
But yes, let's do this top 10 because I've been hearing about it for 2 weeks. I left early on Wednesday because I wasn't feeling well, and I listened to the show and you guys going on about Vegas. And Tony, Vegas is not the only airport to have a liquor store because they got one here. Number one. Number
Right in the
two,
country.
the restaurant y'all are talking about in Vegas is called the Heart Attack Grill. Where
with
if
the
you
big
weigh
ass
more
burger?
than 350, yeah, if you
I
weigh
heard
more
about
than
it, yeah.
300, I think it's 400 pounds, you get in, you eat for free. 400 pounds, you eat for free.
Damn.
And if you don't clean your plate, they will spank you.
What?
It's true. They will spank you. They will. It's obviously a light spanking, but the waitresses are dressed as nurses and doctors, and you're given a gown.
You better
like a
make
hospital
you better
gown
make
as a
sure
gift.
you better make sure the waitresses are dressed as doctors and not nurses, because if they're dressed as
Well,
nurses, but that's
I didn't create
sexist.
the
Don't be a
fucking joint.
misogynist.
But I do want to eat there because they got a burger the size of your head.
Shut up, pops. Nobody even asked.
It's
you.
called I believe it's
Prick.
called the quadruple bypass.
And
is
that's
what
really
it's
his
called.
dad, y'all.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Old Trucker is
It's
really
really
my
his
pops.
dad.
Don't worry,
It's
everybody got
really
pissed
pops.
off and they done left. Nobody's
That's right.
even watching anymore. At this point.
I shit on Pops.
I done hurt
this week
everybody's
too, by
fucking
the
feelings
way.
and they left.
I shit on Pops this week too. Scott, I don't know if you saw it, but I tagged you in a meme. Is a big old girl wearing a Ford T-shirt that says what Ford guys get for girlfriends. So just Scott and I. The other thing Scott and I don't agree on is trucks. Congrats, Joe. Joe, that joke was not aimed at you at any reason.
The only thing Jeff's mom and I don't agree on are pool noodle colors. She always puts the wrong ones out.
But Scott is a Ford guy. I'm a Chevy guy.
I was about to say, you must be a
nice, Joe.
Stay going at it. I'm going to get a
Yeah,
Dodge and piss
Look,
off.
I grew out of that
never
shit.
let up.
I am too old for that shit anymore. I'm not gonna have that fight Ford, Chevy, or
Well,
Dodge.
that's like you and the Browns up against in fucking Canada. You know, it's the same concept.
What are the Browns in Canada?
Okay. Well, let me put it.
They're right there. They're
Sports
right there.
terms.
They're right there.
It's like
The fucking
The Cleveland Browns hate
versus
Canada,
the Cowboys,
too.
You know.
Cowboys and Steelers, Cowboys and 49ers, Cowboys and the Redskins.
Yeah,
Yes.
Browns, Ravens, Browns, Bengals. Oh wait, I
know
mean
you have
Browns,
Fords, Joe. That's why I
Browns,
give you shit.
Cincinnati, real Browns, and the Browns, Baltimore, other real Browns.
Yeah, and
And then Browns and the Steelers.
Paul Brown. Yeah, Paul Brown.
Same thing as Ford and Chevy and Dodge. You know, there's a
I still don't. I
rivalry.
still don't really. I still don't even get into those sports arguments really anymore, unless it's Boston teams. But then I just
there
hate
you go.
Boston.
See?
Fucking hate
Yeah,
Boston
well,
team.
you got a thing for
See?
You
I
got a,
hate Boston team.
I got an ally. Tony's going to go to war
Let me
with
make
Boston with
myself
me.
clear,
no,
ladies and gentlemen.
but
I
this
live in
man
Georgia.
hates the Boston accent. That's how
I
much he
hate the
hates
people
Boston.
in Boston.
Jeff, let me be clear. I am a native of Queens, New York. We can't stand the
no.
fuckers.
Tony
No,
and I
hey,
are
you know
going.
what? You know what?
Fuck up Boston.
I hate
like
the
a good
Patriots.
Queens
I
accent.
hate the Celtics. I hate the Red Sox.
On
I
a
hate
chick.
the Bruins. I
On
don't
a
like
chick.
Boston
I love
College.
a good I love a good Queens accent. That's just ooh.
It comes out, trust me.
Oh no, it's borderline extremely sexy. On a chick.
You stay in Mexico. Okay, thank you.
Which is why I live here.
Or the chick.
on the right chick.
There you go.
And the right accent. It's a one of those rare perfect combinations.
You know what is sexy but irritating at the same fucking time?
The Queen's
Fran
accent.
Drescher's accent.
Agreed. That's basically where I'm at.
Her
That's what I'm
shit
talking
is
about.
sexy and irritating. You want it, but you can't stand listening to it. Then I can't. Ugh.
Oh.
But
Have you ever seen Hollywood Nights?
no.
That's an old ass movie. She's sexy as hell in that, but she talks. and
Wait a
then
minute.
it
Is that the
moves
one
you.
with Harrison Ford?
No, that's American Graffiti.
No. He
Hollywood
did
Nights is about
He
a
did
car club.
Hollywood something. Harrison Ford did a Hollywood something movie. What the fuck is that?
This is like late 70s, early 80s. But it takes place in the 70s. Hollywood
Yeah, it's
Nights
an
is not
old
the best
joint.
movie. Not the best movie. Harrison Ford was not in it.
Yeah, we need to do a list
What?
of his movies because I can go all day on that.
Harrison Ford
Oh,
movies?
Shit. Yes.
Harrison
Hollywood.
Ford was in American Graffiti.
My apologies. It was Hollywood Homicide that he did.
Oh, that was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, that was.
There's a bromance right there. Harrison Ford and
imagine
what's his
that.
name?
Shut up, Pops. I pissed everybody off tonight. I didn't just piss him off. I pissed everybody the fuck off tonight.
Harrison Ford.
Tired of a bunch of fucking whiny ass
What's his name from Hollywood Homicide?
people. Hollywood Homicide. That's a newer movie, isn't it?
No,
Ooh, that's an
it's
old-ass movie.
2001, 2002.
If that, I think it
Newer
was older
movie.
than that.
But
That was what's
Josh,
his name
not
from?
Josh.
It was 2003. You're correct.
Yeah, it was Josh
Josh
Hartnett.
Hartnett. Yeah, Josh Hartnett.
Hartnett,
Isaiah
yes.
Washington.
I was gonna say the kid from the faculty.
Isaiah Washington. Yes,
Yeah.
that's a good movie. Faculty.
I ain't know Master P.
Yeah,
was in it.
Isaiah
Damn.
Washington, Harrison Ford.
Yeah, Master P in it. He plays Master P is literally plays himself in that movie, Tony. And he's trying to buy a house, and Harrison Ford is a
Oh, shit.
part-time real estate agent.
Yeah, Andre 3000's in it. Lou Diamond Phillips is in it. Dwight
Damn, everybody's in
Yoakam.
that
Keith
fucking movie.
David is in it.
What are you talking about? Hollywood Homicide?
Keith David.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm about to pull this fucker back up.
Dwight Yoakam's in it?
Yeah. Dwight Yoakam is Andre 3000.
Damn, I'll have to watch that
Keith
movie.
David. Keith David is another one of those guys who's in every damn thing.
Yes,
Yeah.
He
he
did.
is. Yes,
he
he was
did
gonna be on
Tales
my
from the
list.
Hood. He was
gonna
in
be
Tales
on
from
my
the Hood
list.
Well, like
2. I think.
right after Isaiah Washington was in that movie, and that was right before he got canceled for
Yeah.
calling dude from Grey's
Yeah.
Anatomy gay. He
Yeah.
called him fag, and
Yeah,
he
he
got
did.
kicked off the show for it.
Wait a
They
minute.
kicked them all the way the fuck off.
Oh, okay. I know who Isaiah Washington is.
Yeah, he's the bad guy in the movie. But Master P is funny as fuck in that movie.
As long as he was
Because
funny,
Harrison
he wasn't
Ford's
what you call it.
chasing Isaiah Washington, but Harrison Ford's on foot and he sees Master P. He's like, "Hey, what about 225?" For his mansion, he tried to sell Master P, and he's like, "I don't think that's gonna do it." As he keeps running, fucking funny as shit. And he's like, "It's got a tennis court." He's like, "Too much running. I need a pool."
Hollywood
Funny as
Homicide.
fuck.
Hold on.
Well, door's open, Pops. Whenever you're ready, just bring them Joe's potato chips, man.
Yes, Joe. Really. That's what I do. I pissed everybody off tonight.
Yeah, that's our job. But no, that I have to look that up. I can't picture Dwight Yoakam though. Like I can't
Okay,
picture
I
him
want
in
to throw
my
this
head.
out there. Another guy that's in a bunch of movies and we keep forgetting. That fucking Bruce Greenwood. I just looked at him. He's in every damn thing.
Name a movie.
Bruce
Character.
Greenwood. This guy.
I'm still
He did damn. He was in that Hollywood Homicide. He was in Double Jeopardy. He was the dad that ran off with the baby
Blazin,
when that
thank
girl
you.
got locked up.
Blazin, thank you. That brings up a question.
He was in
Jeffrey.
iRobot. He was the captain on Star Trek when the captain that got killed on a new Star Trek.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He is Jesus.
It is better to be pissed off than pissed on. As far as bromances go, is it a duo or can it be more than two people?
I was just
This was
thinking
brought
two
up to
people.
me by
Yeah,
more
you
than
know, that's something I was thinking about too, because I thought
I
of
never
Three
thought about it.
Amigos.
yeah, because
Go
Mike
for it.
asked me about
What?
it. Jody and I were talking about it, and I was like, I don't know. In all honesty, and I knew by tonight it would be too late to ask, but since we're doing a part 2. Is it more than two people? Could you do
Go for
like
it.
the Three Amigos,
I
or
would
could you
lose three
do,
people. I would lose 3 people, but go for it.
or
I would
could you
lose.
do, or could you do like an entire cast, like the Magnificent Seven, the original Mag? Now I
Well,
like
here,
this. I
you
like
know
the
what?
Well, that
Now,
remake.
here's
starts
my
pulling
problem.
it. That starts pulling a lot of people into the list.
Here's my
I
thing.
mean-
I'm thinking of more than just one movie or more than just one season of a TV show. I'm going over.
Well, that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking of. I'm
Right,
thinking
well,
of.
the guys from
I'm
Tag.
thinking of a
No,
movie
that's
franchise
relevant. That's a good
and
idea.
a movie and a TV series.
'Cause
And
I
and
would
as you
put-
can see where my list came from tonight. I mean, I had Rocky and Apollo, Maverick.
Yes.
Well, Maverick and Goose was only one movie, but
was
Kid and
iconic,
Play had
though.
multiple movies. Bad Boys
Well,
had 3
Chris,
movies.
Chris, you got a
Toy
quarter?
Story.
You got a quarter?
Quarter for what?
it.
I don't. For what? No, I mean
Flip the coin.
we're all 3 right here, right now. I wish Mike was here so he could add his input.
I see you, Rogan. Keep going. I see you. I'm not even gonna put it down.
So-
like that, so
That's.
I think, in my personal opinion, like I said, we can make this decision. In my personal opinion, I think it'd be. And when I think of a bromance, I think of a duo.
me too.
I do too. That's.
So
but-
we'll keep it at a
but
duo.
like as relevant is mentioning, she's got some good ideas here. I think.
Yeah, but I'm also looking at the fact of if you do, and I see what Relevant's doing, and she does have some good ones. If we do that, then your list is going to be all fucked up, and ain't nobody going to be able to read it.
It's gonna be
Well,
too
here's
long.
what I was thinking.
It will be too long.
Like if we do something like if somebody picks the Goonies, we do the
But
kids from
I-
Goonies.
But I think that can be a separate list in itself.
Yeah, that's my other thought. So let's keep
Movie
it a duo.
or
Let's keep it a
TV family type things or whatever, where
Groups.
the cast
Groups.
is like a tight knit family or some shit.
Right.
Yeah, Blazing Tony did that tonight. He took a reach tonight.
He did.
I did do that, Blaze. I put
It
that
went
on my
for-
list.
Yeah, let's
Like-
stick with duos. Let's stick with duos because if you say bromance, I automatically think 2 people.
Yeah.
So let's stick with 2, and later on we'll do a
Cosbys.
family esque.
How would the Cosbys be in there?
They're family though.
Oh, she's talking about the Cosby Kids.
Yeah, but they were family, so they.
No,
it's
the
kinda-
Cosby Kids, the
that's-
cartoon, the Fat Albert cartoon.
Oh, okay.
Now, Blaze, you got a winner right there. I would almost.
Blaze
concede
was
to
on
you.
my backups, but seriously, I know Mike's a fan. I'm a fan. Seriously, low hanging fruit, and I thought Mike was going to take it. But no, let's stick with duos for now. We'll do as soon as I figure out a name for it, we'll do groups, like a group of 3 or more. 3 or more
Tina, I'm coming for
non-family
you,
families.
Tina, I'm coming for you on the next one. I'm coming for you. It's already set. It's already set. I'm
We'll
coming
do a
for
family, non-family members group. Groups of family but not family.
Yeah, right. We've been asking him that for weeks. What the hell are you talking about? Tina coming after Tina.
Because she said she got a
He said
monster
he's going
list.
to beat her. She's got a monster
Where did
list.
she say that at?
She said it earlier in the chat. She already turned her
Yeah,
list.
Oh yeah, that was long. That was
She's
before I
got
pissed everybody
great
off in
fucking
there.
picks, though. Tina has excellent fucking picks.
No, the Chatters box, all 3 had a really good list. All three of them had good lists. You know.
No, they're great. But yeah, let's stick with duos. Now that all three of you are back, because I saw Tony stood up for a little bit. Stick with duos for now, and then we'll do later on. We'll do a family, but not family groups.
Deal.
I'm gonna let Mike know.
Yeah, do that.
Because like I said, when I hear bromance,
Two.
my
I thought about
yeah,
that,
exactly.
Blaze.
Blaze,
Blaze,
and
that was
Tango
on my
and Cash,
backup. That was on my backup.
They were on my backups.
But it was only one movie. That's the only reason why we didn't put it down. It was only one movie. Even though it was a good damn
Yeah,
movie.
so
I
it
loved
was.
it. I
So was
loved it.
Wade and Dalton. Wade Garrett and Dalton.
Yeah, Maverick and Goose, all of them. But Tango and Cash was excellent. I did love
Well,
that
Maverick and Goose. Maverick's coming back. They're doing that new one.
It's supposed to be
John
out last
Kerry's-
year. We're still waiting on that fucker.
Yeah, well, I don't know
Trailer
if you
was
saw.
dope.
If you saw
What is
the
a
assault
trailer to
Tom
what?
Cruise did on the cast for not wearing masks, he went the fuck off
Did he?
on Mission
For
Impossible.
which movie?
Well, it was on Mission Impossible.
Well, yeah, but that's
Top
because
Gun.
because he's financing that entire movie.
No, I get it. I totally get
All
it.
that-
There's
all-
no
all-
reason to berate people.
Yeah, no, it is 100%. When you are paying every single paycheck from the guy who picks up trash on the set all the way up to the highest paid actor outside of yourself, when you are literally paying for everything, and you're in an
Nice
area
pull.
that has, and you're in an area that has, strict law or rules and
Yes.
mandates and stuff
No,
like
I
that.
get it, but
Yes, no, he 100% was in his. He was in his
It's-
right
no, it's okay
mind
to say
tear
something.
them down.
but berate is never okay.
Jeff, no, berate, yes. When he's forking out
Nah, I
millions
walked off
upon
on
millions of dollars for a
Doesn't
movie
matter how
out
much
of
you
his
spend.
pocket,
If you
if I'm
berate
giving you
me-
$1.50 out of my pocket to do this
No, I don't
podcast
care.
and you break the law, I'm gonna berate the shit out of you.
No, it wasn't a law. It was a mask mandate.
It's
But
a
at the end of
mandate.
the day-
It was early in the pandemic. It was early in the
It was
pandemic.
early in the
so
pandemic.
understand
It wasn't
that.
like
I
it was
understand
last
that.
week.
I
This
understand
was
No, I
2 years
understand
ago.
that. My point is, it's okay to say something like, "Hey, you guys got to put your masks on," but to berate and treat everybody like shit, not cool. I don't care who you are, not cool.
Well,
I'm
you
sitting
know,
trying to read
just
the
so
story
you
now.
just so you know, on a side note, just so you know, after we do part 2 of bromances, our next list have to be the female version. That way,
Oh,
the
yeah, apparently.
snowflakes and
I'm
oversensitive
game
people
with
can
it.
stop
and
crying.
that makes sense. That makes sense. We can do that with
The
no
sister
problem.
rants. The sister
Because-
rants is going to be after.
And that's going to be tougher because I'm gonna admit there aren't that many female duos.
Oh, no, I
movies
got
that
a good one.
remember.
I
I'm
got
gonna
a
have to
good one
Google it.
off the
I've
top of
got
my
No,
head.
there
I
are
got two
some
already.
really good ones.
I got
two
Laverne and
already. I'm trying
Shirley
to
in my
think of
back
some others.
pocket.
I forgot about Laverne and
Well,
Shirley.
now,
Bam!
Well, I was going with
why
Cagney and
Chris
Lacey
just
off the
did-
rip. I just
why
want to let
Chris
you know.
just
That's
did
good
what?
call.
Cagney and Lacey was my number one. Y'all might as well put that shit down.
I'm not gonna be like you guys and just spout out nonsense because
You're coming
Laverne and
with Thelma
Shirley,
Louise, Ray Fuller.
they're good.
It's a little low hanging fruit because it's like a pop in my
I
head.
knew. I already knew. You don't just know me. I know
Yeah,
you
you
too.
was
But
you was right, Tony.
so all three of our number
Ooh,
ones. are
blazing!
so-
That's a
so
hell
all
of a
three-
fucking pull.
So
I
so
thought
all
about it. It was only one movie.
no.
was only
That
one
was the
movie.
one that I said, Jeffrey, was gonna come from my heart.
That
My
was only
favorite
one
movie of all
You
time,
didn't say it.
and I didn't do it. No, because the
But-
last time I went from my heart, you still make fun of
But-
me for picking Mickey Rourke.
Bud, you forgot one.
How?
I didn't forget one; they're right there.
Who?
But part
Oh, he's
two,
writing-
part
he's
two.
writing
Don't
shit
worry
down.
about part two. I've
He's
already
saving
got my
shit for part
5.
two. He doesn't want to give it up.
I wish we
Part
could
2,
turn
I'm
it
gonna
in
fuck
now.
you guys up. I'm gonna fuck you guys up with 2 picks in part 2. They're gonna be my 2 and 3 picks. I'm gonna fuck you
Relevant?
guys up.
That's
You're gonna
good.
go. You're,
That's good,
That is a good
relevant.
call.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
no,
Definitely
next
gonna have to go
Saturday
back to
night.
this.
Next
got
Saturday
my
night with
5.
my part 2. Yeah.
Tina,
this
I
fucking
got
starting
my
5
Tell
eats up so much of the fucking podcast.
Dude,
It does
your
because
podcasts
it
are
becomes
awesome.
a controversy.
You realize how many people are thinking what we're talking about.
Exactly.
That's the kicker.
No, even when I listened in the other day, I was at work
Yes.
and I'm working, and I had what I missed when I left on Wednesday, and you guys sitting there talking about the Heart Attack Grill and not saying the name. My head was exploding.
Never been. I forgot.
I was like,
about
it's
it.
going to fucking... And I could hear Tony getting drunker and drunker throughout the
I was drunk as
episode.
fuck. I was drunk as fuck.
This is brought to you by Peach Crown Royal. I was like, dude, this dude is hammered.
I was gone. I finished that bottle last night. I finished it last
It's like,
night.
everybody,
I think
everybody got some Peach Crown Royal.
Relevant.
Send it my
If you
way.
want to send a list, relevant. Sorry,
Put it
I
in.
missed that.
put it in, please.
And I just got a message actually. Nonsensical Nonsense Podcast at gmail.com. You can go ahead. We've got 3 lists, so we've got room for 1 more. If you want to go ahead and submit your list for this week's top 5 romances, go ahead and do that.
Blazing, that's a decent
Really,
pull.
Blazing?
That's a
Blazing.
decent pull, though. That boy's
Maybe you should stop smoking.
Maybe a little too much.
Blaze, turn your list in so you can compete. Please turn your list in.
And I
Nonsensical-
apologize for missing that relevant. And thank you, baby, for
Everybody up here
pointing that out to me.
with your options and with your picks up there. Put the title of it is going to be what? Top 5 bromances part 2.
It's top 5 bromances.
Top 5 romances.
Send it to the email. We'd be good because y'all are doing good, but none of you have picked who I've got yet.
Ooh.
And I'm on that.
Shots
ass.
fired.
Tina.
Nobody's picked any. Nobody has come
Glick.
anywhere near my
Tina,
list.
I'm looking for you, Tina.
Did you say damn Glick? Did you say damn Glick?
I'm looking for Tina.
Damn Glick.
Tina has great picks.
Oh, speaking of going after low-hanging fruit to beat, because you can't come at the king. The 5-time.
I'm not gonna lie. When you put that message in the chat, I fell on the floor. when you put that book in there, I died.
No, the
I
funniest
will
thing
come with the
about,
re- I will
about
come with the
our
wrestling
chat back and
references.
forth.
Yes.
The funniest thing about the chat back and forth is literally just gifs for like 10 minutes. Just
Yeah, it was
It's
sick.
just talking. It's just gifts.
The fool
It's just
said-
gifts and talking shit.
I fell off
Ouch,
the
that kind of hurts, relevant. I felt like I had a pretty good list as far as romances go.
She said basic.
see.
Will Robinson
She said my
and
list was
Robot.
basic.
Nice, Blaze.
Ooh, that's a hell of a fucking pull.
Damn.
Write that shit down.
Come and get it. What the hell are you talking about, Joanne?
I got it towards Tony. Just saying.
I don't think it was
I
it.
said Tina.
That's an invite, Tony.
Hey, love you, buddy.
I said Tina.
See
I'm
you in the
sorry,
morning.
Mama Glick. I mean, if you got a list, you got a list. Come on, but you know. if you
Granny
got a
and
list, you got a
Pappy
list.
are
Come
coming
on.
over tomorrow.
Well, you know, that Will Robinson and the robot, that's pretty.
And I'm not even gonna lie. I like the fact that they're pulling up stuff. I'm not even googling nothing. I'm just thinking off the top of my head.
Dad
really
wanted a
am.
bottle, he says.
Dad wanted a bottle. Word.
What?
What did you say?
Granny and Poppy or whatever you guys.
Granny, Pappy?
Pappy? Yeah, they're coming over tomorrow.
Okay.
So.
But yeah, get into this top 10, Chris, or this top 50.
Well, now we're
curious.
getting ready. Now we're right in line for a break. So
I know, I saw that.
Oh.
so let's
Okay,
go ahead
so I'm
and.
sorry.
No, you're good.
That's the only
I
thing
wish-
about
I wish-
Saturday when
I
it
wish-
comes to
I
the
really
top
do.
of the starting 5 is
Yeah.
it creates such a major part of the show.
It's fun. This is fun.
Well, that's what I said. That's why I said I want to bump it into the second hour when we draft because it does take us a full hour. We'll try to
Right.
we'll try to cut the break in the first hour a little bit early. That way we can come back and get right into it. But it does take
Right.
us a full hour to make our picks.
To talk shit.
Yeah,
We
Yeah.
talk shit.
that's because we
That's
talk
what
shit,
takes it
and everybody wants to drag theirs out to make it a little bit dramatic, so to speak.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Fuckers.
4 hours later.
Fuckers.
Yeah, exactly. 4 hours later.
Yeah, right. But
Simone
let's go ahead and
and
take it.
Decent pull,
No.
but if you throw in Simba in there, then you got the trio.
Oh, shit.
Rafiki and Simba.
Boom.
I would have put the
Fuck!
hyenas
Ow!
down.
What was that
The
for?
hyenas.
The hyenas were down. Mufasa.
Yeah,
Do it again.
Oh, do it again. Mufasa.
The only time I actually like when people are in a movie.
I love that.
Hyena.
And then
Do it
look,
again. Do it again.
I love that movie. The Lion King is one of my favorite Disney movies. Still, as a 40-year-old grown-ass man, I will fast forward through Mufasa's
Just to
death.
that one
I can't
part.
watch it. I
No,
can't
no,
watch
really?
Mufasa's death.
No.
I'll watch the whole movie,
I
but I cannot
cried.
watch Mufasa die. I cry. I fast forward to it.
cried.
Yep.
Never bothered.
I
me.
fast forward through it. One of my favorite Disney movies.
So you got
Yes, ma'am,
upset
I
when the
cried.
man stopped drawing the lion.
The thing was, his brother killed him.
He
all right?
stopped drawing him. That's it.
His brother
He
killed
stopped
His
him.
brother killed him,
His
and
brother
his
killed
son watched him die,
Watched it.
and then thought it was his
You know what?
fault.
I got an eraser. I can make him die too.
Go to
You know, I'm
commercials.
gonna make Jeff
Motherfuckers
die.
get on
I'm
my
gonna make Jeff die. I just made Jeff die. Nobody said. See?
Good one, Blaze. Good one.
Rocky and Bullwinkle. Rocky and Bullwinkle. Moose. Nobody was said.
speaking the
You're right,
truth.
Jeff. I just made you die, and nobody was said. You're right.
See
Point
what he
blank.
said.
I wouldn't got a Molotov.
He wanted this.
He said the man.
This
he said
bitch
you
wanted me
cried
to
over
catch him
John.
on fire.
His son thought it was his fault. That was horrific.
Yeah, that was heartbreaking.
That was
No,
horrific.
it was sad when I was 6.
Oh, you was too young to understand. That's why. I was
When
in my
did that
20s
movie
watching
come
that
out?
movie. I was in my 20s watching that movie. My jaw dropped. I
Wait,
said,
when did that movie come
"No!"
out?
That movie came out in the 90s.
That's why I was over 10.
It was 95.
Came out like
It was like
96,
95
so
and
it was-
96. 94, 95, and 96. I
like
want to say
15.
94, 95.
I don't know. I'd have to
Because I was
look
living
it up.
in Alabama. I think it was right before I went to the military.
Go to break real quick. I'm being called because somebody's anesthesia is wearing off.
Go. Handle that. You might even
Put
play
you
two
in the
songs.
twat.
I'll be around here, bro. I'll be back when you finish. You got it?
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to find one here. Everybody left me. All right, we're going to take a real quick break. Like we do in every show, a little second hour Blacktop Mojo cover song. I'm not having any luck, so we're just going to do Dreams by Fleetwood Mac. If you guys aren't already, go ahead and check out our guys. Excuse me, got the cold chills. Go ahead and check out our guys in Blacktop Mojo. Stream their music anywhere you stream music, and check them out on all social media at Blacktop Mojo. Like their stuff, comment on their stuff, and let them know that Nonsensical Nonsense sent you. We'll be right back here in just a few minutes.
This is about to get interesting.
Now here you go again, you say, Peter. But who am I to bring you down? You play the way you feel. But listen carefully. Dreams alone. And you're so like a heart man. What you have is yours. And what you have and what you lost. big dreams you like to sell. Dreams of loneliness like a heartbeat drives you mad. Oh, the stillness of remembering what you had and what you lost. You know what you have and what you lost. Oh, and thunder only happens when it's raining. And players, they only love you when they're playing. And I say, hey, women, yeah, they will come and they will go. But when the rain washes you clean, you know. Oh, you will know. You will know. Thunder only happens when it's raining. And players, they only love you when they're playing. And I say, hey, women, yeah, they will come and they will go. And when the rain washes you clean, you know. Well, you will know. You will know. Like a heartbeat drives you mad. Like a heartbeat drives you mad. Like a heartbeat drives you mad. Drives you mad. Drives you mad.
And welcome back to Nonsensical Nonsense, everybody. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the show, even though it's been a little bit out there tonight. Yeah, we've had a little bit of drama. Some snowflakes got melted. Prince Adam is He-Man, I believe, isn't it?
I was gonna say, it's not He-Man.
Yeah.
That's cool.
But I'm Glick, hanging out. We got we got Jeffrey in the house. Tony will be back momentarily. Mike was here earlier. He'll be back Monday or Wednesday. I don't know if he'll be back tonight, but he will be back Wednesday. Like I said, I've melted some snowflakes. I've hurt some feelings, and I've pissed some people off.
So
I'd like to
it's
say
Saturday.
I would like to say that I wish to apologize, but it is what it is. Anywho, if you guys aren't already, make sure you give us a follow on Nonsensical Nonsense on all social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and yes, we are on the Tiki-Taki. You can also join us live right here and in person every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday night on the Haps app. Download the Haps app. It's free. Give Nonsensical Nonsense a follow. You can come in and hang out in the Chatters box with what's left of the Chatters box because I set fire to it earlier. And I will continue to set fire to it as needed. You can also get every single episode of the podcast if you don't want to join us live and you just want to listen to us chit-chat and bullshit and do what we do. On Anchor, Spotify, Google Play, and Apple Podcasts, you can add Nonsensical Nonsense. We did announce tonight, on a rare occasion, Saturday, we announced that next week's Top 5 will be a part 2 of Bromances. So if you want to get your list in, go ahead and send your list or any other email you'd like to send to us at
Nonsensical Nonsense Podcast at gmail.com.
Exactly. And
Tony said he's on his way. He'll be right back. Yeah,
Tony is on his way. I'm going to wait for Tony to get in here. I wish Mike was here for this top 10 list. I really do. I'm sorry he got upset earlier, even though I was just fucking with him and I thought we were just talking shit and busting balls. But, you know, It is what it is. He's got a lot of stuff going on, so he took it the wrong way. I'm not mad at him. The door's open still. The door's always open. He's a part of the show, as I said. That's not
Yes.
going to change. But with that being said,
Friends fight, and then they make up. That's how it goes.
we're going to make up good and hard.
Yes.
Bring that sweet little man pussy over here.
Grab your socks. Pull your socks up.
Drop your socks and grab your cock.
Surprise!
But
Is that a penny?
Speaking-
Pick it up.
we're actually, Mike and I are currently talking right now as we speak. So we are talking. He sent me a real long post. I didn't read it. Sorry, Mike. I will read it tomorrow, hence the reason I saved it. But we were talking. I gave him a heads up that the next week's list is part 2, and that we did confirm it was duos based off of his question about the Marx Brothers, because there were more than 2 Marx Brothers.
Yes. That's a nice pull, by the way.
Mm-hmm. And then he brought up the Three Stooges, which I told him, yeah, we brought them up. But anyways, yeah. So Mike and I are currently talking. So it's like nothing too crazy
Nothing's
and
broken that
outlandish.
can't be fixed.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, baby, I'm okay. I'm fine.
I'm not. I'm hurt now.
Fuck you, Jeff. Pussy.
That's what I thought. See? Mike gets hurt. You talk to him.
You ain't going anywhere. You ain't going anywhere. You're gonna stay there like a good little bitch. You know who Daddy is.
Actually,
And there were 4 Stooges. There were 4 Stooges as well.
that's correct. That's correct.
Were there 4 Stooges?
Mary,
Powerful.
Mo,
Oh, no,
Larry,
that's-
Curly, and Shemp.
Shemp.
Oh.
Yes, that's the one.
Yeah, Shemp was the 4th one.
He got replaced.
No, Shemp
Curly
came in.
Shemp
forgot who
came in when
got
when
cut.
Curly got
one of the
replaced.
3 left.
Yeah, one of them left. Mo and Larry was always consistent. Shemp was there, but Curly was there with Shemp for a little bit.
Yeah.
You know how good it feels to have a woman who actually gives a fuck about you? I'm
Yes,
just
I've
gonna
been
say
there.
that real quick.
Yes, I've been there. I've been there. I owe some apologies now that I'm going through what I'm going through now.
I apologize. I'm sorry.
Actually, now where I'm at now in the world, some of these bitches owe me apologies.
Yeah, I could attest to that as well. I've had a few apologize to me once they dealt with some.
That's
other
how they
lot
say
of them.
yes.
All
I
of
agree in Mexico.
I was told
You do this. Yes.
That's not a yes. Oh, well, you get a yes.
That-
I'm just
that's-
saying you can get one.
What if I do this?
Like no, seriously, that's the thing. That's the thing in Mexico. When you got like your mouth full and you want to answer, you're like, yeah, I agree, but I'm swallowing food. It took me like 3 years to realize what the hell.
Or
that
in
was.
Jeff's case, he's swallowing semen.
That's
Let me go see if Avengers Infinity War is on again with these fuckers.
Ooh, that made me think of a bromance. Oh, you got me, motherfucker.
Captain America
Which
and Winter
one?
Soldier's not going to work, but that will
Yeah.
fly. That will fly.
That will fly. Well,
Yeah, I was gonna
thinking
say
of
Cap
Tony
and
and
Bucky.
Peter.
Who?
Oh
No,
man!
Tony
Okay,
Stark. That's a
okay.
mentorship. That's a mentorship.
Speaking of
Yeah, but it's
Peter
a
Parker.
bromance. So they
No.
care.
Captain
Well, you got
America.
Happy
Peter
and fucking
Parker.
Tony.
Now you got Cap
Speaking-
and Bucky. Cap and Bucky is a bromance.
That is too many, but you'd have to pick 2 of the 4 guys from the Hangover.
Yeah, you'd have to pick 2.
The 2 that were trying to make sure they found the other one because one left the other one hanging.
Yeah.
There you go.
But
I didn't
but
like
you got
those
Happy
movies, and
Tony,
the first
too.
time. No, speaking of Spider-Man,
Yeah, go ahead. Ooh,
I watched Spider.
Ned and Peter. Oh yes, you finally saw Spider-Man.
Yeah, Ned and Peter.
Ned and Peter.
I watched the new Spider-Man movie with the kids last night.
Stephen Strange and Wong.
Ooh, nice pull.
Speaking of Stephen Strange, Tony, you've seen the new Spider-Man movie, haven't you?
Yeah, I didn't like it too much.
How the fuck
Really?
is Doctor Strange going to steal Ivan Drago's line from Rocky 4?
What part of
When
it?
when
knows
when,
everything,
Pete,
because he knows
when Peter didn't want to send him back because he
Okay,
found
yeah,
out
yeah,
that
yeah, yeah.
in the alternate they all died, and Doctor Strange said, "If they die, they die." I was like, "You cold-hearted piece of shit!
No, but I
Oh,
mean,
you
they were
stole that
supposed to
line, you
die.
motherfucker!"
Yo,
What?
They were supposed to die. You can't just not let them Can't let him.
They were not. They fixed it at the end. That was a good movie. I actually kind of liked
It
it.
was good.
I like seeing all three Spider-Man together, and then they did the
How
bro
good
hug,
was
and
that?
That was epic.
Yeah.
And they're sitting there talking shit about their different battles.
And then at
It's
the
like, I'm in
end,
his
and then at
face.
the end, and then at the end, Tom Holland and the OG Spider-Man outfit. What?
Right?
Oh, that was.
They
I
did
watched
an
Venom
excellent
today.
job with
Also,
bringing
James
I also watched the new
Garfield
Venom movie.
saving Mary Jane where he couldn't save Gwen Stacy.
Tears.
Tears.
And I also watched the new Venom today.
Oh,
Today.
Did you like it?
Eh.
I did like it.
I like the
I
fight
liked
scene.
Woody
I like
Harrelson.
the fight scene.
I like Woody, but I love Woody
awesome.
Harrelson.
Woody has
Yeah,
been
Woody
awesome.
Harrelson.
He has
And
been
so
so
good
awesome
as
since
Carnage.
Cheers. He has been so awesome since Cheers. Honestly.
Everything.
His funniest
Everything.
role is him in Cheers because he gets to play that dumb shit.
Yeah, but he does the characters. He is so diverse in the shit he does. Like Johnny Depp has been since 21 Jump Street.
Yeah,
I gotta
yeah,
give him
but he was also funny as hell in White Man Can't Jump because they played him out to be a simple-minded white guy, and Wesley Snipes clowned the shit out of him in that movie.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
But bromance, Wesley Snipes and Woody Harrelson.
Ooh, nice pull.
It's only one movie.
Doesn't matter.
But I
romance.
thought we said that don't matter.
No.
We just wanted to do
Doesn't
it.
have
If
to be
you
a
want to go
franchise,
there,
just a
then I'm
duo.
going to take Blade and Whistler.
Ooh,
Yes, sir.
Nice
that's good.
pull.
I'm gonna go.
Did
I'm
not
gonna go
think
Ryan
that
Reynolds
was
and
not even
Triple H.
remotely on my radar, but I like that.
Ryan Reynolds and Triple H. Which movie?
From Blade 3. They fucked with each
Blade
other
3,
constantly.
Yeah, they was hard in that movie. It was. They was.
Yeah.
They was.
Not really, bro. They just kind of fucked with each other. That is nice.
Yeah, keep going.
You got me rethink my duo.
I'm going to hurt you all, honestly. I still haven't told y'all what's on my list. That's how
See,
deep
that's the
I'm
thing
going.
about part 2. That's the thing about a second part coming in real quick and
It's
in a hurry.
harder.
Is we already know where our mentality. Or I already knew where your guys' minds
I
were
gotta
going,
catch
anyways.
Tina. I'm after Tina. I'm after Tina.
Yeah.
Because she said
Well,
she already
speaking-
had her list.
Speaking
And
of movies,
apparently we have to go super woke to keep Tony happy.
No, you don't.
even my list wasn't woke enough for Tony.
I
I
know,
was around
jeez.
before the woke. Nice try.
Tony's like, since none of y'all are diverse, I'm like,
I would see y'all. You came in with your shit talking. I'm coming in with mine.
shit.
Yeah,
Did I hear my list? My list
Well,
can't be any
cancel
more
police
diverse.
on us. But yes,
I'm
let's
about to get
into this
canceled,
top- this top.
and I didn't even do anything.
Yes.
Let's get to this top 50 because I've been curious about it for
Let's
2
go.
weeks.
Let me stop talking shit.
I
Let's
gotta
go.
find this. I gotta do it properly. I really need to save these, Jeffrey. That or we just need to stop fucking talking. Actually, yeah, we should stop
We
talking.
need to stop fucking talking. I'm
We
guilty. I ain't
talk
gonna
way
lie.
too much.
No, I'm talking about Jeff and I in chats and
Yeah, we chat back and forth and then we'll call for 3 hours.
we should just
I'm
keep
working.
it to phone calls. We're not allowed to chat anymore.
Yeah, no shit.
Oh goodness.
I just got that. I just got
Yeah,
that.
I had to say it a couple times. I know you were like,
I just got that.
I kept getting a blank stare. I'm like, Jeff, we can't message. We can't message.
Just got that. Just. I'm right here now.
Call me. 4 hours later.
Yes. that is true.
Oh man. Yeah, Tony, I'll have to catch you up on that.
No,
whole
y'all fine.
situation.
Old Trucker 21, how you doing? I ain't see you out there, Pops. How's it going? I apologize
Fuck
for not
him,
speaking
Pops.
earlier. Listen, I don't
Fuck
respect
him.
your parents while I'm up here. I'm
He's
gonna
on the
respect
side of the
fuck
road right now, fixing his Ford.
Yeah, yeah. He's on the side of the road, all right. He's at the truck stop glory hole.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, what the fuck?
He's
He's like, when you're
He's the
done with this,
middleman.
you want to come watch
Yeah.
Nonsensical Nonsense with me?
Pops is the pivot man, circle jerk pivot man.
Jesus Christ.
That's not it. Oh fuck my life.
Wrong one.
Yeah, be
Tom
careful.
said I'm
because
here
you
for the
already got my
baklava,
YouTube
and they
strike
said
for
it's
the
not a
week.
baklava, it's bukkake. And he said either way, I'm down. Put me in the middle of it. I'm happy.
Ready
Unbelievable.
for my shower. The golden kind.
I hear.
See, look, the double thumbs up.
I hear it's good. I hear it's good for your skin.
Pops. Yeah, Pops.
Makes you look younger. Just rub it in. It's good lotion.
Yeah, Pops.
You're gonna need 50, 60 guys for it. You look younger. Just saying.
Turn your head sideways, it comes faster.
Some guy in a dress jumped up on Pop's truck. He's like, "Hey, buddy, you looking for a good time?" I was like, "Damn, you a sexy ass woman." What's up?
He said, "I do know where you fucking live."
You also know I keep a loaded 9mm beside my bed, and I almost shot you once.
God damn.
It was fun.
This motherfucker showed up at my house at like 2:00 in the morning, beating on my door, drunk as hell. I was live. I was doing a live broadcast, and I was like, somebody's beating on my door, and they're like, "What the fuck is going on?" Like everybody was
I
freaking
called
out.
him out. And I said, "Go over to Chris's house. It's back in the head." Motherfucker showed up.
And I proceeded to talk shit through the door, and you could hear it on the podcast. It was funny as hell.
hilarious. It was like
But yeah, that night I almost shot that motherfucker because I can look. Tony, you're the same height as I am.
Yes.
So I've got like a window above on my door, so I can look out my door and see who's out there banging on my door. It's my top 10 because it's my show and I do everything. There we go. So I looked out there and I couldn't see anybody, and I was like, "What the fuck?" So I got my gun in my hand, like I grabbed it and chambered it and everything. I was like, "What the fuck?" So I started to walk away, and he started beating on the fucking door again. And I stopped, and I looked out the window, and I couldn't see anything. So I stood by the door, and then he started to hit it again. And as soon as he started to hit it, I fucking swung the door open, and was just bringing my gun up, and seen his stupid drunk ass out there with Joe. Ah, what are you doing? I'm like, I almost killed you.
I'll shoot you.
That's what I'm doing.
Open the door like R. Kelly. Who is it?
Yeah.
What do you want?
Then we come back into my live, and he's like, "Oh, that gun's not even loaded." Dropped the clip and unchambered the bullet, and he was like, "Oh shit."
Probably want to shoot himself in the foot.
I'll shoot you in the fucking foot. I ain't Cheddar Bob. That's Cameron.
Ooh, there's a pole. There's a pole.
Anyway, with that being said, it's my top 10 because it's my show and I do everything and I have a microphone. So here's my fucking top 10.
Yeah,
stupid
Oh, Mackay Pfeiffer.
No, that's just like
No, his character's
your
name, Dick.
opinion, man.
Uncle Tom. You know they Uncle Tom the shit out of him in that movie.
They did. They called him that,
He
too.
called him Uncle Tom. Goddamn, what was his
It
character
was-
name? You fuck.
It was
God, do I gotta do everything?
the woman's. It was, but like it was like a
I forgot his fucking.
the
Mackay Pfeiffer and 8 Mile.
Here are some pictures that match.
David Future Porter.
future.
Future, yes.
Yeah, Future.
313.
Well, anyways,
Fuck free
so-
world. 313. Fuck free world.
313.
Dude, I can got it, dude. I'm sitting there going along.
Yeah. Yeah, your real
damn
name's
good
Clarence.
He's
Old
went to a
Falcon
good
got
home.
handed it to him, man.
He's from
Yeah,
a
he
real
did.
good home, and he goes to private school.
Real good home. Yeah, private school. Talking about his mommy and daddy.
I don't know.
Yeah, my boy fucked
What
my
was he gonna
girl.
do about the beaver? And then he leads down to Cheddar Bob. He's like, "That leaving beaver line almost got me."
Yeah, my boy shot himself. Like goddamn, why you gotta go so hard on it?
Call y'all your boys out there.
He went hard on everybody, man.
Yeah,
Did
he
fuck
just let
my
it out.
girl.
I feel
He
you.
was like,
I feel
oh,
you,
shit.
Eminem, because sometimes I go in on my boys like, well,
My boys going on me all the time. They always tearing me up on some shit.
I'll tear a
That's a
motherfucker
decent
down.
goal.
I'll tear a motherfucker down and break them up. I'll break them down.
Future
Sounded low,
B-Rabbit. Oh.
E-Rabbit. My spaghetti. Arms, what is it? Arms weak? Arms heavy?
His arms is heavy, legs built like spaghetti or some shit like that.
No,
Oh,
it's
my spaghetti.
Mom's spaghetti on his shirt.
Oh,
Yeah, because he threw up. Tony,
he did throw up.
I'm disappointed.
Arms are heavy.
You think I remember everything Eminem says?
Same with
You fucking
Mom's
serious?
spaghetti.
He's only the greatest rapper of all time.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
let's not go down that road.
Please don't. I'm here all day. There's no 3 hours.
Yeah.
I'm here all day.
Eventually,
I
do
ain't
have
got
to
no
get
work
off
me.
the podcast and take care of my wife.
But the beat don't stop. Da-da-dum, da-dum, da-da.
Don't go. Boom.
Oh, here we go. Is this going to help me at all?
I was gonna
His
say.
palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit out of his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti.
That's
He's
what-
nervous, but on the surface, he looks calm and ready
Calm
to
and
drop
ready.
bombs. But he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd goes so loud, he opens his mouth, but the words won't come out.
Words won't
He's
come
choking how? Everybody's joking now. The clock's running out. Time's up. Over. Plow. Snap back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Oh, there goes gravity. He choked again. He's still mad, but he won't give up that easy. No. He won't have it. He knows his whole back's to those ropes. It
On to
don't
the
matter.
top
He's
50.
dope.
Waiting on him.
Sorry, I didn't mean to start rapping. Look, if you only had one opportunity or one shot to seize everything you ever wanted in one moment,
Take it.
would you capture it or you just let it slip, yo?
Right.
On to the top 50. I have a brand new. I have a not even. It's a top 10, but it's 50. So it's going to be a 5-part top 50 highest grossing movie franchises of all time.
And I can't even think of 50 franchises.
Me neither. Franchises.
Well,
That's-
Tina
that's
got
weird.
her.
That's what's
Tina
going
got
on.
her top 5 in.
Damn.
I must not have pissed
get it up
everybody off
tomorrow.
too bad.
I'll get it up tomorrow.
I
Don't
looked
worry.
at my photo. What photo did you? Oh. Hi, stalker. Another stalker reacting to one of my photos.
There you go.
Make sure you report back like a good little bitch. Anyways. Top 50 highest grossing film franchises of all time. Oh, God, I'm about to get made fun of for rapping.
Yeah.
And like I said, some of these movies, yes, I did not know they were franchise films. But coming in at number 50, and these do have a little synopsis and stuff.
Okay.
Coming in at number 50, The Mummy. The
Yeah.
domestic box office, and this is inflation adjusted.
You gotta go with the money for the time. I don't even want to say inflation adjusted, but for the
Yeah, just go money
Okay.
and the
Well,
date.
no, that's just how they. This is just how they
Yeah,
have
I
it.
got you. I got
So
you.
they
That's gonna
have
make
they have it
crazy
at
right
they
there.
have it at. I'm just gonna round up. So they have it at 8.7 million. Worldwide, they have it at 1.5 billion.
The Mummy, all 3 of
The
them.
Mummy.
All four, 90.
Yeah, 4. It was
there's
4. It was 4.
four
It was
movies
4.
from 99 to 2008. Brandon Fraser and
Yes.
Rachel Weisz starred in this alliteration of a horror action franchise, which was itself a reboot of the 1930s original. I did not
Yes.
know that this was a
I didn't know.
reboot
I didn't know
franchise.
there was
It
more.
wasn't. They did.
Well, it
reference
is. It's
of the
because they
original.
tried to they were
Tried to redo
kicking
the one,
off
the
that.
old one. I think it was Boris
Yeah,
Karloff
like
in there.
Frankenstein and all that
But
fun stuff.
that's a new
Yeah.
romance I forgot. I will admit that.
Yeah.
Brendan Fraser and old boy, Jonathan.
Yeah.
Her brother?
Yeah, her brother.
Yeah.
That's a bromance.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's a good one, right?
Well, even
But,
the Brandon Fraser and the guy
wife.
that was head of the army. That
Talking about Artist Bay. That
Yes.
was that was the name. Now they did the first
they were in 3 of them.
2. There was
Oh.
3 Mummy movies, and the 4th one was the Scorpion King. That's what it was. There was the Mummy
Well,
Returns, and then the Mummy
no, but
Returns,
then
the
you
Mummy
had-
and the Tomb Emperor. The Tomb Emperor with the
Tomb of
fourth.
the Emperor that was with Jet Li as the bad guy,
Yes.
and Rachel Weisz wasn't in it.
No.
And then they did the Scorpion King, yeah,
The Scorpion King.
and that was 2 movies right there.
Now you also got the 2017 The Mummy. I don't know if that's going to count with it.
I don't think it does because that was kind of a reboot
Well-
of the monster movies from back in the day.
Well, what they have here is Brandon Fraser and Rachel Weisz started in this alliteration of horror action franchise, which was itself was a reboot from the 1930s original. The plot of so there was apparently only 3 movies that they're counting in this
Oh, okay.
franchise.
So
Okay.
they're going the Mummy, the Tomb of the Dragon Emperor.
Right.
Yeah, so they're
Which
not
is-
counting Scorpion King.
No. Okay. Now you do
Because that's
realize
the franchise.
that first
Scorpion
movie,
King was his own franchise.
yeah,
But it was based off of that
based off
movie.
of that. Yes.
Right.
But coming
It's
in
a
at number
spin-off.
40, coming in at number 48. Come to California.
Wait a
We'll go
minute.
to
What was
the
48,
beaches.
49?
We'll grab a
What was
drink.
49?
Really?
No, what was 49?
Yeah, you-
Was it the Mummy?
You
No,
said
50 was the Mummy.
So what's 49?
Number 49.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, number 49.
Oh,
Come
okay.
to
so this-
California. We'll get
Die
a
Hard.
drink. We'll
Die
go to
Hard.
the beaches.
Die Hard.
Lots of fun. Yeah, Die Hard. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfuckers.
Yes.
5 of them motherfuckers.
Brought in 9.4 million in the box office with 1
The
point
newest
again.
one was
Just
him
to
and his son.
yeah. There's actually one in Russia that just came out.
Yeah, and it's
Die
not
Hard.
that good. That's the one with his son.
Yeah.
So they have these listed as movies, five
Vengeance.
years, or 5 movies
Oh,
from years 88 to
yeah, it's fine.
2013.
So you
Die
got
Hard is
Die
a-
Harder, Die Hard with a Vengeance, the Die Hard with his daughter was on Independence Day. It's,
You had Die
It's-
Hard. You had Die Hard 2 when it was in the airport in Denver.
which is Die Harder, and
No,
then
no,
you
that wasn't
have
Die
Die Hard with a
Harder. It was
Vengeance.
just Die Hard
Die
2,
Harder
yeah.
was Die Hard, Die Harder. Then you had
me
Die
see.
Hard with a Vengeance. Then you had the one with his daughter which is the Independence Day one, which was I can't remember what the
Live
full
Free or
title
Die
was.
Hard.
Live
You know
Free or
what?
Die
Let me
Hard,
just
thank you.
let me
Yeah, I was gonna
just
say,
let me
Chris has
just
got him in
do
front
this.
of him. Jesus.
Let me just. I was gonna say if you guys would just shut the fuck up.
I'm trying. But this shit's
Jesus,
good.
you sound like a bunch of dill holes over here.
Watch your mouth.
You got Die Hard.
Die Hard 2.
You got Die Hard, Die Hard 2, Die Harder, Die Hard with a Vengeance,
Yes.
Live Free or Die Hard,
Yes.
and you also have the last one that was in Russia
A Good Day to
that
Die
came out
Hard.
in 2013, A Good Day to Die Hard.
Yes.
Yes. Not as
Mind you,
good
he
as
didn't
the
want to
other.
do anything after the second one. He said it was nothing else to do with the character, and it looked like he
No,
lied.
and again, but that
it
was
looked like
where.
he was right
Now,
because
granted,
that fourth-
granted, Die Hard with
trash.
Vengeance was Sam. That was one of the, and I like Sam Jackson.
Yes.
Don't give me shit because I'm about to say something that I know I'm going to get in trouble for.
Careful, because I love Jeremy Irons. That man's a fucking. That
No.
man's a shit.
I'm about to say something about Sam Jackson, and I know I'm going to get in trouble for it. I am not a big fan of a lot of Sam Jackson movies because I am not a big fan of an actor that cannot be anything other than one-dimensional.
No, that's
I
fair.
love-
That's a fair
I
assessment.
love Sam Jackson, and the Broken and Split that and
Right.
Mr. Glass.
You talking about Glass?
Yeah. That 3-movie franchise.
Unbreakable. Yes.
Unbreakable.
Yeah,
I
well,
love
it's
I
a-
love
it's a
Sam
franchise.
Jackson.
It's three
Nick
movies.
Fury. Nobody else, in my opinion, will be Nick Fury other than Sam Jackson.
Okay, yeah.
What about Hasselhoff?
Agreed.
No,
Fuck Hasselhoff.
no.
I'll say that
Nick
to his
Fury.
face. Fuck
Nick
Hasselhoff.
Fury is the only Nick, or Sam Jackson is the only Nick Fury I want in my life.
Amen to that. Agreed.
Okay. Next.
That's all I want. He was amazing.
Fuck Hasselhoff.
You know. But anyway, but outside of that, like I loved him in Pulp Fiction.
I love Hasselhoff.
I
don't
loved
get me
him in.
wrong,
I
fuck
loved him.
Hasselhoff.
I loved Sam and Die Hard. I loved him in Pulp in The Hateful Eight,
What's up, Mike?
Django. But at the same time, it's all the same. It is all the same. Sam Jackson.
Did you see when him and David Hasselhoff got into it on Twitter? He called
No.
David. He called David Hasselhoff.
Sam
a talking-
Jackson
he
and-
called him, Hasselhoff said he wasn't the real Nick Fury, and Sam was like, "Whatever, talking car boy."
Nah, fuck Hasselhoff as Nick Fury. I want Sam Jackson as Nick Fury
Hasselhoff
every
has
day.
one job only. He is Michael Knight, and that's it.
He got Baywatch.
And if he's not Michael Knight,
Nah,
he's the
fuck
guy from
Baywatch.
Baywatch.
he got
Nah,
Baywatch.
fuck Baywatch.
Yeah.
Because nobody was turning into Baywatch to watch his ass.
No, he wasn't. No.
If
no.
if anybody was watching
Maybe,
Baywatch to
yeah.
watch,
Well, no,
him,
don't say nobody
they're
because
lying to themselves.
there might have been people that
his
were
mom
tuning
does
in
not
to see.
count. His mom does not count.
I'm saying there was people tuning in to see
It was a
Hasselhoff
big
with his
hit in
hairy
the country
chest.
of Germany. It was a big hit in Germany, and that was the story.
Oh, he was a superstar in Germany.
Yeah,
Oh,
they said
yeah,
he
he
was a
was.
superstar in Germany. So watch your mouth. We're worldwide here. Next.
But number 48,
47.
I'm not worried about Germany.
48.
We kicked their asses once. We'll do it
49,
again.
49, 50 was Mummy, 49 was Die Hard, 48 is Steve Martin, in the Pink Panther franchise.
Yeah.
You know what?
What?
You know
Right?
what?
Yeah.
I did not like his version. I like Peter Sellers way better.
Of course. Peter Sellers was original.
Peter Sellers is the fucking man.
Just like Sean Connery's the
Huh?
original James Bond.
Amen to that.
May he rest in peace.
There was 11 fucking
Amen
movies
to that.
For Pink
in the
Panther?
Pink franchise.
11?
From 64 to
original. In the
2009.
Yeah, but that's
One of the longest
that
running
Steve Martin only did
franchises
two
on
of
this
them.
list. Yeah, but here, hold on a second. There was
Martin's only in
11.
two.
There was 11 movies from 64 to 2009. One of the longest running franchises on this list. Pink Panther began with the film starring Peter Sellers as Inspector. What's his
Inspector
name?
Clouseau.
Yeah, John
Clouseau.
No, Inspector Clouseau.
Inspector.
And
Jacques Cousteau was
finished
the guy that was in deep sea.
and finished with the Pink Panther 2, starring Steve Martin as the bumbling detective. Each
They
of the
sound the
11
same.
movies, follow an inept investigator as he attempts to solve a variety of crimes, which primarily involve stolen jewels and are laugh out loud
I just
funny.
watched the 64. And I still laughed my ass off.
Da-da, da-da-da.
You know,
Right,
you
right,
know
we
what
can
the
all.
Panther said when he stepped on an ant? He said, "Dant, dant,
I don't make this shit up.
Number 47. I love these fucking movies. I even like the reboots. I love this cartoon as a kid growing up, and I think you guys are going to agree. Number 47. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh yes,
I like one of those
not,
movies.
not a bad thing to say about any one of them.
I like
They
one
have
of those movies.
Although,
Seven-
although
there
the
are
90s
7
version of
movies.
April, not very hot.
There's 7 Ninja Turtle movies?
Yeah, I got a fried chicken. You guys talk about turtles, and I'll be right back.
Wait, 7?
There's 7?
Yep.
I remember
There's
3.
only 4 live action.
No, there's not.
Really? I can think of the 90s. I had
They
Secret
did
of
just
the Ooze.
remake one
My
about
aunt
6
got
years
me
ago.
on. Right.
They remade one about 5 or 6 years ago.
My aunt got me for my birthday Secret of the Ooze, which was the second live action one that I can think of.
90,
Vanilla
91,
Ice in it.
93, and 2007.
There was 5 movies for Turtles back in the day, and they've done 2 reboots where Megan Fox played April O'Neil
Yeah.
and Will Arnett, was in them. So here you go. So there are 7 movies from 90 to 2019. Hold on a second.
I'm seeing 6. And this was in 2020.
Well, the newest one just came out not too long ago.
Son of a bitch.
Like
1, 2,
2010.
Fuck it. You win. Fuck it. You win. I can't. That's the Vanilla Ice song that I do like, though.
Yeah,
Go Ninja, go Ninja, go.
Go Ninja, go Ninja. Go. I love that song.
URTL.
How do you not like Ice Baby?
I got tired of it. After a month, I was
Understood.
tired of it.
Ice
No,
Baby.
no. That is the one song I can do 100% with almost no
And
mistake.
we have video evidence of it.
Yes, we have
If
proof.
you know all the words, you got it in karaoke by yourself.
Yep,
You got
So
it.
March 30th, 1990,
I remember that one.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles came out. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2: Secret of the Ooze came out in March of '91. That had the Ninja rep.
Shredder. That's
Shredder.
And then you had Teenage.
That's Splinter.
Yeah, that was their Splinter Super Shredder.
Yeah,
Then you had
Super
Teenage
Shredder.
Mutant Ninja Turtles 3 came out on March 19th of 1993.
Really?
And that one was
That was a cartoon, though.
no. That was where they went back in time.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I
saw it.
remember it
I
now.
never saw
I
it.
remember it now.
But
Yeah.
this is only showing 5. So then you come to
The
the
sixth
reboot.
one was the cartoon. The sixth one was the cartoon.
So then
When
you-
I heard about the sixth
So
one,
then
Kevin
you
Smith.
so
played
then you
a
come to the
chef.
reboot series, which came out in August of 2014.
Yep.
which was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and then in 2016, June of 16, Out of the Shadows came out, and I enjoyed the updated versions of those
I
movies.
did too. Uh,
I
the
like how
originals, I was
like
never a
how
big
they
fan of the April character, but I love the Casey Jones character.
yeah I love the Casey Jones, but Casey Jones is the guy from SVU. It's
Yep.
Chris. He's also can't think of his name. I love that guy, but I did like the reboots because they beefed up the
Yeah,
turtles
the
and
turtles were
they
massive.
they really like not only did they really have their own personalities like they all did,
Hmm.
but their personalities went with their looks. Like
Right.
Donnie was kind of a
Donnie
nerdy
had
and he
all
had
the
the glasses
nerdy
and
glasses and
yeah,
shit. Yeah.
and Mike was the fun party guy, so he looked like
Yeah. And
Don was
he's
or
drumming on
Leo was
everybody's shell
serious,
and shit. Yeah.
and then my boy Raph was just swole the fuck, had no time for
Yeah, he did.
nothing, did not want to deal with your shit. Man, I did enjoy those, and I really hope they keep going. They said the costumes, despite the in 1994, martial artists wielding turtles stepped out of the comics and onto the big screen, despite the actors having to wear the costumes that they wore were 70 pounds.
Yeah, they were ridiculous.
Ouch.
They were
Which
ridiculous.
doesn't sound like a lot. Like for me, 70 pounds is nothing. But to
Yeah.
wear it
Listen,
all
While
day
jumping around like an
and
asshole.
while jumping around and doing martial arts, right?
yeah, it gets old. They can't move like they do in the cartoon.
Hmm.
No, there's no way.
And I really hope they make another movie because they've done them really good. I liked Will
Yeah.
Arnett in the movies. And I don't like Megan Fox, but I kind of dug her as
I don't have
April
a
O'Neil.
problem with her. They say she's a problem behind the scenes. I thought she was great in Jonah Hex. I love that movie.
Oh yeah, she's
Oh
amazing.
yeah, she was
That
really
was
good.
good. That
I
was a
don't
good
like
one.
her. I don't when you see her like outside of the movies and this that and the other thing. I don't really
Right.
care for her. I think she's kind of a dipshit. But
Yeah. Well,
yeah, I
most
forgot
actors
she
and
was in Jonah
actresses
Hex.
would say that.
And speaking of Jonah Hex, underrated movie that doesn't get a lot of
To
love.
me, I agree.
Yeah.
And you do
But I
realize he
like
was
that
on.
movie.
Do you know he was in Justice League Unlimited? He was one of the characters.
Oh, okay.
He was actually a member of the damn Super Friends back in the day. On the Justice League Unlimited cartoon, he was one of
Oh
those
yeah,
characters. That's
yeah,
why I
yeah, yeah,
watched
Jonah
it.
Hex.
That's why I
But
watched it because I never
you
knew
do
his
know
history.
Josh Brolin is on a special list of guys who have done DC
Yeah,
and
Yeah,
Marvel.
he's
that's
very
36
rare
actors,
few.
I believe. I think it's about to go to 37, 38. Because somebody's in that new Doctor Strange that was in the DC movie.
Well,
I
you
forgot who
had
the hell it was.
I don't think it was that many.
Yes,
37?
one of my coworkers pulled up the
Well,
list. I said it was
hell,
like 7. He pulled up
dude
the
that
list
played
of
Captain
37.
America, he was Johnny Blaze too.
That's Fantastic Four. That's still Marvel.
Oh, that's Marvel. Never mind. Sorry.
Now Ryan
Yeah, he
Reynolds
was
was
no Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds
Jamon
was Green
Hunsu.
Lantern,
You know
Deadpool.
Jamon Hunsu,
Who?
right? Jamon Hunsu.
Yeah.
If you remember Fast and Furious, the black guy that was chasing him, that was chasing him and Jason Statham.
Okay. Yeah.
Let me think. Jamal
Well,
Husu,
who did he play?
Amistad, and Blood Diamond. Did you ever see
Okay.
Amistad?
Who did he
Yeah.
play?
Yeah.
Marvel, DC.
No,
In
you know
Marvel,
him. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, in Marvel, he was on Guardians of the Galaxy. He was under Ronin, and
Yeah.
then on
He's the guy
DC,
who's like, who? He's like,
yeah,
"Boom."
Yeah.
and
Oh,
DC,
so they broke down the list. They broke down the list to like
what
smallest
actors?
Yeah,
character.
he was a small character,
Now
but
he was also in Shazam. He was the original Shazam that was giving Billy Bart the power.
All
That
right.
was him.
Yeah.
So I'll be here all day with that list.
Shazam
They pulled that shit up.
is
But you
Sinbad.
gotta, I know it's almost 11. Go ahead, roll. Go ahead. I'm gonna stop talking shit.
No, he wasn't
Talking
because
shit out.
that movie doesn't exist.
What movie?
Bullshit. Sinbad.
Shazam. Sinbad's Shazam.
I've seen that movie, and he admitted it that he did the movie.
Yeah, he
because
did do it.
needed
You
crack
Google it.
money.
He admitted it did it.
Yeah, but he also
he
admitted
admitted
to the
it.
fact that he spent millions of dollars to make sure that movie
To get
never
rid
seen
of
the
it.
light of day.
Well, no, I had it on DVD. Or
I
VHS.
you know what? I know it's
Play
off
it up
subject,
here.
but I like
Play it up
Sinbad.
here.
I thought Sinbad was pretty goddamn funny.
No,
I
he's
enjoyed his
fair.
shows.
He is
I
funny.
enjoyed his movies,
I think
and
his
I
TV
like
show should have
Shazam.
lasted longer. His
Yeah.
TV
I
show should
liked
have
it.
lasted a whole lot longer. Disrespectful.
But
next?
coming in at number 46, Jeffrey, your boy, Mr. Keanu Reeves, and The Matrix.
46. As much money as that movie made.
46.
Yeah, that's
It
low
made
for-
$950 million, and worldwide it made $1.6 billion.
I was about to say that's low.
And we all know The
That's 'cause the
Matrix.
third one
We
was
all know
shit.
The Matrix.
No, the fourth one is.
Just because the second and third
Haven't
one
seen
was
it yet.
shit. The first one was so good.
Epic.
The last one I don't even want to watch. This is
mean-
one, Jeff, you and I were talking about. Actually, you and I were talking about this one, Jeffrey. Coming in at number 45. Beat out the Matrix. Jack Ryan.
Oh yeah, Mr. Reach. Oh no, sorry, Jack Ryan. Jack Ryan. That's,
I
that's
did not
clear
know-
and present
Now,
danger. That's
I got
Hunt
you.
for Red
I got
October.
you. Yes.
This is
In
Tom-
Line of
yeah, Tom-
Fire.
Patriot Games. Patriot Games.
Patriot Games. Thank you. That's the other
Epic.
one.
That's
fucking
Tom Clancy.
movie.
Yes,
Some of all fears.
Tom Clancy.
Yes.
I did not know this was a series. Random. Oh shit, Random Rick. You rolled it at the perfect time. You ain't been around him forever. How you
Richard's
doing,
good
Random?
time. I just saw the action scene though with him and Trinity flipping around. That looks. What's up, man?
How you doing, Random Rick? We haven't seen you in forever. Random Rick is one of our OG listeners, and he does movies and
Okay.
What's
TV
good, man?
reviews and toy reviews and stuff like that on YouTube. So this is a good segment for you to be in. Yeah. So the Jack Ryan series, they brought in 963 million world to the box office and 910 million worldwide. And I might be reading these numbers wrong.
Plus, there's a
but,
TV show. Jack Ryan TV
But
show.
you
is
had,
good, too.
you had from the years 90 to 2014,
Yes.
the Marine turned CIA operative turned president made his first appearance in Tom Clancy's novel, The Hunt for Red October.
Great fucking movie.
Several well-known actors who have portrayed the man, of course, in the film's Amazon TV series, including Alec Baldwin, Harrison Ford, Ben Affleck, Chris Pine, and John Krasinski, which was the Amazon
It's the
Prime
TV show.
Guess who else?
John
Guess who else
Krasinski.
played in one of those stories? Tyler Perry and Alex Cross, I believe.
Oh no shit.
I think that was a Clancy or along those lines.
I don't know if Alice Cross was the Clancy one or not,
It
but
might
the
be,
movie
it might be a spin-off of Clancy.
the movies,
Clancy's
the
close.
movie. Well, it might not be Clancy; it might be somebody else. But I
It's
did see.
Clancy, but
It
it's,
is so
it's
weird
not,
to see
It's not in the same
Tyler Perry.
story.
Now
Yeah,
it's Medea.
Tyler Perry as a badass when he's done Medea for so long.
Yeah.
Did you see? Remember he was in
I did
Star
see
Trek?
that.
It fucked me up.
No, I
He
didn't.
did Star
because I
Trek.
don't-
Did Star
because-
Trek Into Darkness?
Oh,
And
yeah,
we was
yeah,
up there-
yeah,
we was all like,
yeah.
oh
Yeah, no.
yeah.
Yeah, I lost my virginity. I've never seen Star Wars.
You fuck. It's Star Trek. You're still a virgin. Somewhere
Star
you're still a
Wars, Star
virgin.
Trek, whatever the
Well,
fuck
it's
it's
got-
called.
What you got next?
But I was gonna say the series includes the Hunt for Red October, Patriot Games, Clear and Present Dangers, The Sum of All Fears, and Jack Ryan, Shadow Recruit, which is I think the one that John Krasinski did for
No,
Paramount
no,
and
it's
Prime
not.
and stuff.
It's the Shadow Recruit has Kevin Costner as it's right after Jack Ryan is in the helicopter crash that got him out of the military and into the CIA. Good movie.
No,
it's
absolutely.
not- it's not
Tyler Perry
Krasinski.
was an absolute badass in Alex Cross. I blew my fucking mind.
haven't
I watched
it
that
yet.
and I was
need
like,
to. I haven't
God
watched it yet. I need
damn. Because you're so used to Tyler Perry and Medea
Yes.
and dressing up as Medea, which I love those Medea movies.
Funny as hell.
You know,
Yeah.
they are so damn funny.
Funny as
But
hell.
then you see him in Alex Cross and it's just like, that's Medea. And this motherfucker just beat up like 27 dudes in an alley
Yeah.
by himself
You do that too.
Yeah, she could.
without breaking a sweat. I mean, I could do that, but
To all
I
beef
could do
patties.
that.
To all beef patties.
Coming in at number 44, Jumanji.
Yep. Okay.
There's three of them.
Yeah,
3 of them.
there's 3 of them from 95 to 2019. I would be Kevin Hart, Jack Black, and Dwayne Johnson. Kevin Hart, Jack Black, and Karen Gillian. The movie grossed more than 900 million and set the stage for many more Jumanji films to come. I
They
love
gotta
the
have one
original.
more.
Oh, the original.
I
Williams
love
is
the
amazing.
original Jumanji because Robin Williams is in it. And
he
as
does
much
good
as I like to, as much as I like to clown on The Rock and Kevin Hart, those movies I don't know if I've seen the second one, but the first one was really good. I like the
Second one was
concept
good.
of
The second one had
the
David
video game
DeVito
console.
and Glover.
Yeah.
No, Danny
And then
DeVito.
Danny DeVito and what's it? Is it Danny Glover? Yeah,
No.
Danny Glover.
No, Danny Glover wasn't in that.
Yeah, he was.
But
The second Jumanji? Yes,
The
he
one
was.
with
Yes,
the
he
rock.
was. Yes,
The
he was.
second,
Yes, he was.
second rock one.
Yes, he
Yeah,
was. Yes, he
because they're
was.
the old
Yes, he
cats.
was. Yes, yes, yes. My apologies. You're
How
correct.
dare you make me question my
I know.
thoughts?
I know. I apologize. I do apologize. You're correct.
Jumanji. Oh, wait a minute, gentlemen. Oh no, this is the second one.
Oh, God.
He was
Rock, Kevin Hart, Jack Black, Madison Eisman, Aqua.
Aquafina. She was fucking
I
phenomenal.
can't stand her.
She
Yeah,
was
Danny
phenomenal.
DeVito and Danny Glover.
Yes.
Oh.
She
But I
was
can't stand her
phenomenal.
because. But here's I have not seen the second Jumanji movie. But here's my thing with Aquafina. She and this is with everybody. She feeds into a stereotype to make herself famous.
I heard, but she played
So-
those. The way she changed her voice to everybody she was portraying was epic.
Yeah.
She deserved an award for that. That's true acting when you can come outside of who you are and be the character. So I understand that. That's how they grade these actors to get these awards instead of doing like you said about Sam Jackson. He's always just one dimensional. When she was
Yeah.
in Jumanji, she was at least 2, 3 other people,
Yeah.
and she
Yeah.
did that shit.
Especially
she
this.
did.
Especially the
Well,
last.
that's Random Rick. That's the thing. You said you couldn't buy Medea as a badass though. He's too soft looking, Medea or not. But look at that movie, that Mr. Nobody or whatever. That
That guy that
Have you
played
seen
that
that?
character, yes.
Yeah.
that guy, you don't expect him to be a badass. You don't expect him to be, you know, like a hard ass. But he was a badass in that fucking movie.
That,
Like-
Random Rick, I have the same question. Which chick is
Aquafina.
Aquafina?
You spell it A.
No, but who is she?
W-A. She's
in
an Orient.
Jumanji?
She's an Asian. I can't say Orient. I keep forgetting.
Oh, okay,
Orient is a slang
okay, I
term.
know what you're talking about
apologize.
now.
Cancel
Yeah,
culture.
That's I didn't realize that was a slang term until last year, and I apologize. But
I did
I'm
too.
serious. The way she did those accents when she was a different person on that movie, she killed it. She
Yeah.
killed it. I was
Looking
like, damn,
back,
she's
yeah.
good. Yeah. No, that's her name. That's her stage name, Aquafina.
It does sound like a
A-K-W-A-Fina.
water.
When you get a chance, Google it. But she's a hell of an actress. She really is. I would pay to watch her movies because she could play those parts. What's next, Glick?
Yeah, number 43.
He's talking shit. I know he is. Let's
Look
get
at
to the
porn.
list.
I ain't talking shit. I was just admiring my girl while you guys were talking.
He's looking at porn.
I'm not looking at porn. I was just looking at my girl.
Extreme amateur porn. Because it's him and his
No,
girl.
not even that. I
As
was
soon as
just
he's
looking
going to
at
stand
a
there and take a
picture.
dick pic.
I was just looking at it. No, it wasn't even that. I was just
Going
looking
to
at a
figure out how
picture
to
of my
zoom
girl.
his phone into microns.
I got pepper. I got tweezers. I can't. There's nothing I can do. I got a Barbie can of Coke. I can't do anything to make it look
Need the
big.
Barbie credit card.
Yeah, this is my black card next to my giant dick. No, I'm just kidding. Sorry. Even compared to Barbie's credit card, it's small. It is what it is. Look, I'm wearing. My kids asked me what this shirt meant today.
Tyler Pecker group.
TPJ, Tiny Baker Gang.
I gotta get a drink. Fuck this shit.
I was like, they're like, what does
43.
your shirt say? They were like, what does your shirt say? I was like, I'll tell you when you're older.
You can know when you're 30. That's what I tell my kids. You'll figure it out when you're 30.
I'm over here sweating my ass off.
You should be with that tiny ass t-shirt. Now get to the point.
Oh, you're just jealous. Look at guns. I go to the gym just in case you didn't know.
There's only one muscle on my body that
Water
needs to flex, and I ain't
pistols.
got to go to the gym for it. All right, just remember that.
Yeah, I can go to the gym every single day, and that muscle ain't gonna get any bigger.
Oh wow.
But I've been told that muscle's just
43.
right. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Number 43.
It was compassion.
It might have been.
He lied to you.
Number 43. Number 43, the Back to the Future franchise.
Yeah, I'll give you
Really? That low?
that. I forgot that.
Wow.
Right? I was
Love
kind of
that.
surprised. They
Ooh,
brought in
Doc Brown and
900
Marty, there's a poll.
Yeah, that's a pull. That is a pull.
Ooh, that's a
That is
good bull right there.
Because number 3 was
Yeah,
no
they
good.
brought in 990 million in the box office, and worldwide 961 million.
You know what? I do have to say, you cannot find anything wrong with those movies.
Back
mean,
to the
yes,
Future.
there's plot holes, but
Not really. Not really.
they're
You're
perfect
reaching.
movies.
You're reaching if you're looking for something wrong. You're reaching
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
with the story.
I mean,
Cut
you
that
couldn't
shit
make
out.
it. You could make the first one today, dude trying to make out with his mom. But I mean, other than that, you
No,
could
he
have
Mom
was
done.
tried to
not
make out
trying to
with
make
her.
out
She
with his
tried to
mom.
make
No,
out
he
His
with
was.
him.
mom was trying to
She was
bang
trying to
him,
make out with him.
but
Understood.
but she was
But
pretty hot.
there is a few little plot holes in 3.
I'd have broke all them
I would
But
have to
stereotypes
move
in
to
the 50s.
Alabama.
I'd have broke all them stereotypes in the 50s. She'd have got it.
I'd have moved to
oh yeah,
Alabama.
she'd have got me.
She'd have got
She'd
it.
have got me. I'm like, hey,
Hmm.
we're gonna do this, and then we're
Listen,
moving to Alabama
by the
because
time I was through with her,
this
it
is
was going
home.
to be a sequel to The Outsiders.
Amen to that.
There's gonna be a sequel to Deliverance by that.
Yeah. I just rewatched. Speaking of Leah Thompson, I just rewatched Red Dawn.
The
She
original?
still looked good. The original, yes. The only
Fuck yeah,
good one.
Wolverines! I love that
Wolverines.
movie.
Let's help you
I
out.
love that movie.
What
Every
is the
time
most
Jennifer
epic
Grey
aspect?
dies
What's
in
the
that
biggest
movie, I
aspect
cry.
of that movie? What is the biggest significant point of that movie?
And when Jennifer Grey dies, I cry
No.
because I
That was
love
the
that movie.
very first PG-13 movie ever.
Really?
Was it really?
Red Dawn.
Did
I
not know
remember.
that.
I'm not even gonna be funny. I'm old enough to remember when it came out. We was gonna go see it on purpose. That was the very first PG-13 movie ever.
Did not know that.
I
Ever.
did. Yeah, I did not know that either.
I love that movie though.
Ever.
Avenge me, boys! Avenge
right.
me!
She would have had some kind of
I
kid
even
with
like the
fingers.
remake. I ain't even gonna lie. I even like
The remake I liked,
Remake got
but
Chris Helmsworth and not
trashed
so
out.
Chris
fat
Hemsworth
Josh
getting his
or
ass
Drake or
shot.
whatever.
The
But
very
number
first.
42, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what this is. I've never seen it. You guys probably have. If Mike was here, I would be willing to bet that Mike has seen this. But
Right?
Airport
Yes. Those are
from
funny.
70
No,
to
well,
79.
they weren't funny, but they
They
were
were called
serious. There was
Airplane, weren't
two
they?
of them, I think. No, Airport. That's the one where it crashed. It
Yeah,
was a very
it's
Okay,
serious
okay,
movie.
okay, yeah, yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
Airport franchise may be one of the highest grossing movie franchises of all times, but that doesn't mean it's actually any good. The first film was nominated for 10 Academy Awards, but Burt
Yes.
Lancaster, one of its stars, called it a piece of junk, and the New York Times compared it to 137 minutes, or 137-minute television commercial. The series only went downhill in quality after that, rendering final few movies almost unwatchable. I've never even heard of it.
If you want to
Not
know the
even.
truth, that's one of the movies that they made back in the day where they just got a whole bunch of the A-list actors
Right,
Oh,
and threw
okay.
him
put
in
them in a
there.
movie. So what they did was it was Airport. I think it was Airport 77 or Airport 79. I think it was a couple
Right,
of them.
right.
They were they were big because they were late night TV.
Because you'd have
Oh,
you
okay.
literally
So
have
it
all
was
the
a made
major
for
actors in
TV.
I
it.
think it was made for TV and one was
Yeah,
for the theaters. I don't remember, but I do remember them. They were. I thought they were good. I thought they were good.
I'd have to
It was a
rewatch
plane
that.
Yeah, I don't
crash.
know.
Something happened. It was about terrorism. Somebody fucked up the
Oh,
plane
was
and
it?
then it got messed
Yeah, they
up in
don't
the
really.
theater.
They don't.
Yeah, I
I
remember
don't
those. There was
know
only like
how it.
two of them, I
I
think.
mean, it made 996 million in the box office,
Jesus, let me look this shit up. Let me see how many there were.
but it
'Cause I
only
really
made
remember it.
190 million worldwide.
That's
Now,
because
mind you,
You
once
know
again,
why? Because
now
everybody was
mind
wasn't.
you,
flying.
It
Everybody
didn't
yeah,
was
go.
flying
It
back, getting
didn't
scared,
go.
baby.
yeah, I was gonna say,
It didn't go worldwide.
mind you, 190 million worldwide. At number 43, just below them was Back to the Future, and they made 960 million,
Different times.
962
There
million
was a decade in
worldwide.
between the two.
It was
There was
yeah,
a
No,
well,
but
decade.
it's
yeah, it was
also
definitely
it's
different
also
times.
Airport was never really majorly
It wasn't
released
meant.
worldwide.
It
It
wasn't meant
wasn't
for
meant
that.
for the outside
Oh, they
audience.
count the
Okay.
Concorde in that too. Okay, when you Google it, you're going
That's
to see
why.
four movies. There's Airport from the 1970, then there's 75, and then there's 77. I knew there was two. I forgot about the third. The
Okay.
original one, 1970,
Yeah, it
ran for
says there
about
was 4
4 minutes.
movies.
Yeah, now the Concorde, that was serious too. That was serious.
I might have to
Okay.
rewatch those
So,
movies
so
and
I'm
see
number
what we got.
41. I'm
Old,
going to say this. I'm
old.
going to say this, and I got a
Serious.
question
Yes.
after I announce this movie, and you guys might beat me to it. But number 41, The Incredibles,
There's only two of them.
Disney Pixar, 997 million world in the box office, 1.8 or 1.8, almost 9 billion worldwide.
Yes.
2 movies. Miss Incredible, his wife.
Yeah,
I know it's a
Elastigirl.
cartoon.
Elastigirl.
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 She could get it, right?
I'm not messing with her.
You know, it'd be fun.
She had a booty on her. She had a
Interesting.
booty on her though. She
You
had
got a booty like
When she was
read
running, that booty
about.
was sticking out. Like, go ahead, girl. Go ahead.
Where's my super suit?
Okay. Hey, every boy that had reached puberty, every man was like, all right,
Could be
Elastigirl.
interesting.
Y'all are young.
That could be interesting.
Every boy going through puberty wanted Jessica Rabbit.
I still want Jessica Rabbit.
Yeah, I was there. I was there.
Sitting outside
I was there.
on the couch.
When they showed her, they started at the heels, and she did that.
Yeah, booty.
I was like, uh-oh.
She wasn't bad. She was just drawn that
Said
way.
she was just drawing it.
I feel a tingle. What's going on with my body? She's married to a rabbit. That means I have a chance.
Yeah, no shit. If
How
Roger
do I
can get
love
there, I
thee?
know I got it.
Let me count the ways. 1, 2.
I'll teach her how to play patty cake like she did with the.
That is a great movie. How about that for a romance? Roger Rabbit and
How
the
did we not
cop
use
guy
that in the
from.
one-liners? How do I love thee? Let me count the ways.
Yeah.
Yes.
Uh,
Bob Hoskins.
Please.
That's his name. That's the actor's name. Bob Hoskins.
Bob Hoskins, yes.
Yeah, Bob Hoskins.
Haskins.
Is it Haskins?
Haskins,
I thought it
yeah,
was
I think it's
Hoskins.
Haskins.
He didn't actually want to do the movie.
I don't blame him. It was ridiculous. But
It was actually supposed to be somebody else.
So here's the question, gentlemen.
Yeah, who? Like somebody big.
Do we
like
roll
Harrison
into the
Ford or
next
something.
10, or do we stop it and continue
Let's
it?
stop it right there because
Monday.
I gotta jump off. I got somebody still.
It's 11. It's been 3 hours. This was a ball. We gotta stop talking shit, but we can't help it, and that's what men do when they're sitting around late night. Ladies, we're not out cheating. Sometimes we do this all damn night.
Yep.
Please
Sometimes we do.
Well,
I'm gonna-
as I said multiple times, what would you prefer? Me sitting here talking with the boys?
Well, that's the
Or at
thing.
the bar,
There's a meme.
talking to God
There's a
knows who.
meme out there. Yeah, there's a meme out there where it shows a chick sitting at home, and she's like, "Oh, he's probably out cheating." And then the next picture beside her, or video, is him and his boys doing some dumb shit, like
Oh, no, the other one.
Putting
the other one is
helmets
the
on
two,
and charging
the
at each
man
other.
and wife lying in bed, and she's saying he's probably thinking of some chick, and he's like, "What is 10 times 4?"
Well, I
He
see
says-
one on
he's
TikTok.
like, I wonder if I could chug a beer faster than Chris.
I seen a video on TikTok the other day, and the first part of the video is this chick sitting there, and she's like, "Hey, he's probably out cheating on me," and then the video goes to a guy and 2 of his friends, and the 2 friends are standing. They're like on one knee, and they're doing like this, and the boyfriend comes up from behind the couch, and he's like, "Ah," and his friends join in, and they're building a fucking beer can pyramid, and he's putting the last beer on top.
Y'all are sick.
And I'm like, yeah, that's pretty accurate. As I build
Playing
my
jarts, man,
wall
lawn
in my
darts,
window.
Y'all are sick.
It's serious, like, you know.
That's going to be my closing phrase for this show. Ladies,
Y'all
this is
sick.
what men do when we're hanging out at night. No, we're not cheating. Sometimes we just sit
No,
around
we're not
and talk
cheating.
shit.
No, we're not thinking about
some
anybody
chick
else.
down the street or some chick at the end of the bar. We're
We'll
seeing
talk shit about
And if
women
you don't
we're not
believe
going to
me-
go see ever.
And if you don't believe me, listen to the replay on Anchor and Spotify and all that. But if you don't believe me, skip to the end when I looked at a picture of me and my girlfriend and how big my smile got and how happy I got just off of looking at a picture of the 2 of us together.
No, you know,
Pathetic.
that is.
But I
I'll be
understand. But I understand.
I get what you're saying.
Pathetic or in
Right,
love.
But when you get more than 2 men together, when you get more than 2 men together that are friends, something stupid's about to happen, regardless of the men in question.
And
And
this is
generally,
safer.
99% of the time has nothing to do with another woman.
This is
And generally,
safer than this is safer than the night Cuba Gooding Jr. and Emilio Estevez spent on Judgment Day. Judgment Night.
Ooh,
Yes,
That
sir.
was an excellent
Yeah,
spectacle.
them motherfuckers are just gonna go play poker.
ooh,
They wind up.
ooh! I just thought of an amazing bromance from Boys in the Hood.
I've got my 5 already. Go for yours.
Yeah,
Here's the
Ricky
next-
Why they do Ricky like that at the end? That man was going to get out. He was going to get away.
He was getting out of there.
That was painful. I cried on that scene. I cried on that. I
Oh,
cried.
yeah, that was
the
tough.
window rolled down in that Jetta.
As a man,
That was
movies that made you cry.
Yep.
Oh,
That's
we
a
could make a
good
list for
list.
days. Jeff
That's
and I have
good.
actually talked about this.
Movies that made you cry as a man.
Yeah. When they took out Ricky, like, why did they take out Ricky? Like, what did Ricky do? Ricky was going to get out, man. He made it. He
Well,
was
that's
out.
when they bumped him on Crenshaw. Random Rick, Judgment Night was a hell of a movie, and it was so scary about it was everybody knows that movie. It never hit theaters. The only way you knew about that movie was when you rented a movie from Blockbuster, and it was one of the damn trailers.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's the
that movie
scary
was
part.
Damn, I gotta
so
find
damn.
that
Yeah, that
movie.
movie was so damn good, man.
Dennis Leary.
Yeah.
Cuba
Oh,
Gooding
yeah.
Jr.,
Oh,
Love
yeah.
Dennis
Yes.
Leary.
No damn screenplay ever. None. I think I might play it on.
I was like, Emilio.
I might play it on.
Every time I hear Emilio Estevez, I think of
Yeah,
Night of the Roxbury.
yeah. You know we can do that, right? We can sit here and play
I just
movies
got
on
another
house.
pull.
Yeah.
I got another pull in the back of my head.
Young Guns.
For my backup.
Young Guns, I know.
No. What,
Another
wasn't
stakeout.
the one I pulled.
Stakeout.
No.
Men at Work.
Not even remotely even in the same ballpark as where
Wait,
you're
wait,
talking.
wait.
Wasn't that
Random
Men
Rick,
at
you saw it
Work
at the
with
movies?
the
You saw
Men
it
at
at
Work
the
is
movies, man?
Emilio Estevez and
Charlie Sheen? That was where they were the
Charlie
trash
Sheen.
guys.
Yeah, they were trash guys.
Yeah.
Not where I'm going.
Look in the bedroom. Look in the bedroom.
They shoot that dude with the BB gun.
When you took a shower.
Oh, I got a whole another one.
Yeah, I got some popping around in my head.
I
I'm
said
gonna
it
keep
before and I
writing
say it
down.
again. Y'all haven't even touched my list yet.
No, I got a good one. I gotta write it down. It's so good.
That's what you said tonight.
You haven't touched this list yet.
I'm not gonna. You know what? I'm not gonna get any votes this week. I'm gonna come in dead ass last because I done pissed everybody off and I hurt everybody.
I was thinking the same thing. I said we might actually have a chance, Tony, because Chris pissed me off. We might actually tie
And
together.
honestly, I want to thank Mike for my victory early.
Yeah. I'll give Mike
And,
my
and
thank
that's
you
the
speech
shitty
now.
part. And that's the shitty part because I have a good fucking list. Just like my guilty pleasures, I had a good fucking list.
Yeah, I got some guilty pleasures too.
But I have a good fucking list tonight because I done went and hurt everybody's fucking feelings and everybody got all soft. I'm gonna lose tonight. But you know what? I won't get a single vote, and I'm gonna get that number one pick for the first time.
Yeah, you're going to.
I don't know what that's like. I don't know what that's like. What is it like to be a loser and get a number one pick? You both have felt it. Well, you both
Hey,
have felt
quick
it.
question. But no, I'm gonna just shout it out when it
Pick on
comes
the
up.
bed. See what's on the bed.
Damn good one.
What's your quick question there, Sunshine?
No,
Just
I
leave it,
can't
okay.
because if it
It
is
should be on the
true,
bed for real.
I'll leave it for Saturday
What's that?
because if it's true.
No,
it's
you can't. You
one
can't.
hell of a
You
pull.
know you can't. You can't strike a match and pretend like you're gonna light the candle. and
Well,
not
okay,
light it.
okay. Since I struck the match, if nobody can steal it from me if it's true, but
Okay. Well, hold on a second before you go any further. If it has anything to pertain to your list, I think Tony and I, as men,
yeah.
and I'll speak for Michael. If I step out of line, I apologize. If this is one of your picks, we won't touch it.
We won't touch
Tony,
it.
do you agree?
I won't
Okay,
touch
good
it.
because I want to confirm. But you got from Goodfellas.
That's from all of y'all.
You
That's
had
my list.
you had Ray Liotta and Joe Pesci from Goodfellas.
If you want the
Could we
truth, a
consider
better
romance?
duo, a better duo than that would be De Niro and Pesci.
Yeah, I would.
Right.
Yeah. I was gonna say De Niro, Pesci.
Now I'm good
But
with you with
would
Liotta and De
that would be
Niro.
considered a bromance, right?
Liotta and De Niro.
But yeah, there'll be a
better.
bromance.
Liotta and De Niro or Pesci
Liotta and
and
De Niro were better, and then De Niro and Pesci were better
Yeah.
bromance as far as that movie because there was three of them, but De Niro was in the
because
middle.
that literally just popped in my head and I was like, ooh.
But yeah, well, as far as De Niro, Liotta, Pesci, De Niro,
Or you could
we'll
even do
leave
De Niro and Pesci in Casino.
Exactly, that's my point. De Niro
that
and
movie,
Yeah,
man.
that's
I
the
have
one thing.
seen, and I have done a lot of things in my life.
Yes.
But in Casino, when they took Pesci and his brother out to the desert and they made them dig their own graves and then they beat them into death, I cannot watch that scene. It makes me
Let's be
queasy.
clear. Let me be clear to everybody out there. You think you tough until you fucking outnumbered. Plain and simple. You saw what they
Oh.
did. He had the whole city fucked up, and they came and
Yeah,
got
he
him. 2 different movies. He was the baddest man in the movie.
They
And in
kill
both
it.
movies, he got killed. You ain't
I
shit.
like to be outnumbered.
Joe Pesci's
I-
not allowed in the movie unless he gets killed. I swear.
Yeah, I was gonna say yeah.
He
In the 80s.
survived. He survived Lethal Weapon, and he survived my cousin Vinny. Y'all leave him alone.
Right. But what I'm saying is,
They should have killed him in
a
Lethal
gangster
Weapon
movie
too.
without
In all
killing him.
honesty,
They should have killed him with my cousin Vinny.
I love that movie, though.
But I love Pesci. That
No,
motherfucker is
Pesci's
so goddamn
girl,
annoying.
Pesci's girl is my ideal woman in
You do dirt,
my
you
cousin
get
Vinny.
dirt.
She knows
Amen to
cars
that,
like
Random.
you read
Come on,
about.
Marissa Tomei. Yeah, she killed that. She killed that scene.
Yeah, she killed it.
Are you sure? Of course I'm sure. How could
No,
you be
no,
sure?
he's
That
he's like,
motherfucker.
he's
That
like,
motherfucker.
what's
Yeah.
the firing
Right
order
there.
of a 57 Chevy with 350? And she's like,
The-
Chevy didn't come out with a 350 in
It's a trick. It's a
1957.
bullshit.
That,
question.
that
thinking
motherfucker thought he
It's a
was
bullshit
slick.
question.
Did you know that
I
guy-
love that.
Yeah, that motherfucker thought he
Love
was
that
slick
scene.
asking about a car. And she was
Ooh.
like, not today.
She was on his ass. That was sexy as hell. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't know anything about cars, but I was just like, I don't know what she's fucking talking
You're like,
about, but I'm
damn.
assuming she's right.
No,
So
was
you're
she
gonna-
talking about
you're gonna
tightening up the faucet? Ooh.
You're gonna take De Niro and Pesci. I'm gonna give you one of my picks.
Yeah, I got them.
I'm taking Hulk Hogan and the Macho Man. That is a true that's a true bromance.
Yeah. Whoa. Hold on a second.
You gave us one, I'll give
Whoa.
one of mine.
Whoa. Hold on. Because this is gonna change the game. This is gonna
No, it's
change the
not.
game. Yes, it is. Do you count wrestling as TV?
You count entertainment
No.
as a bromance.
But they were
Yeah,
on
it's a
TV.
TV show.
Those two,
This sport.
those two were friends and
Yeah.
enemies over 20 years. Most
Yeah,
of our
no,
lists don't have
I'm just
nobody
saying.
that lasted
No,
that long.
I'm just saying. Wrestling is technically a weekly broadcast on
TV
TV.
show.
And it is fake, so
No, it's not. It's sports entertainment.
They hurt.
okay.
Well, I mean, it's
Roddy
fake, but
Piper will cuss you
No,
out.
I'm not saying they're not hurt, but
yeah, they are
lose
hurt.
their
Are you
wins before they start
serious?
out.
They're hurt. They're hurt as shit.
I'm not going to say they're not hurt.
No,
I
okay,
never said
okay,
that.
but all I'm asking, if we're including wrestling into the TV and movies,
I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
game
We
on,
did say
game the
TV
fuck on,
shows.
game the fuck on,
You
Tony.
said TV shows.
Game the fuck
And I
on,
will,
Tony.
I
It is a
would
TV show,
contest.
and
I
it
would
is-
contest that
It is mildly
wrestling
scripted.
is very weekly, and those two were
Yes.
friends and enemies over at least 20 years. Most of our lists don't have nobody that lasted that long.
WWE Raw has more episodic episodes than any TV show
Anything.
out there. More than Simpsons. More than Simpsons. Yes, it is.
No,
and
that's true. That's true.
and
But
SmackDown is number
I
2.
think you're cuffing yourself to that if you go too many of them.
No. I see
Wrestling's
his
the biggest
Macho Man
TV
and
show.
Hulk Hogan.
I
I see
get
his
that.
Macho Man and Hulk Hogan. I like it.
That's just
Game
one.
on.
That's just
Game
one.
on, my friend.
I'll allow
Game
it.
on, my
I'll
friend.
Tina, I'm coming for you, Tina. I'm coming
I'll
for you.
Game
allow
on.
it. I'll allow it.
I like the wrestling aspect because
Yes.
I can do this wrestling shit. I know
be thinking,
there's not
bro,
many
I'm trying to
people.
tell you.
There's
Well, I was going to save wrestling.
there's-
I was going to save wrestling to save Chris from drowning, from losing so much, but he hasn't lost, so it's like fuck it, I'm not going to do it. I had it in the very beginning. I was like, if he loses more than 2 or 3,
I
he's
can't
gonna
even.
be pissy.
I can't even do a bullshit list and lose. But
That's
now
what I'm
wrestling's
saying. That's why I
involved,
haven't done
and
wrestling.
Tony
So fuck you.
and Tony's
I'm
in
sorry.
here talking about wrestling. Tony, I'll go
I
toe for toe
open
for you with
doors
wrestling.
to all you motherfuckers out there. Realize that shit.
I will
That's why
go
he's got me
toe.
up
I will
here.
go toe for
I
toe
open doors
with
out
you
this
on
motherfucker.
wrestling, and I would be willing to bet that there's another individual. I don't know if she's still listening. She might be asleep, but if she's still listening, Jody, the wrestling door has been opened. She knows a little bit when it comes to wrestling as well.
Okay.
I just think
here for it.
you might
I'm
be
here for it.
hamstringing yourself.
I will
It's
be
not a
honest with you.
hamstring or a handcuff if you just go
Anything
one
before
duo.
80, anything before 83, you got me. But after that, Jody's
I don't
here.
know. I haven't watched
Yes, it
wrestling
is.
since
Oh,
83.
baby.
So
I started watching
I
for
haven't
real at
watched
83.
wrestling since
I've taken a little
I
bit
haven't
of a
watched
break,
wrestling
but I've been on it
since
pretty
the
hard since.
Undertaker
My mom,
and
my mother,
Yokozuna did that pay-per-view
Yokozuna.
match. way back.
My
in the day.
mother
That's
went
the
into
last
false
time I
labor
watched.
with me at the convention center and has pictures with some of the classics at the hospital with her. Hacksaw Jim Duggan,
Oh,
Coco
nice.
Beware, A
Nice.
Junkyard Dog.
Oh, they all can
Yeah.
rest in peace. Nice.
I'm going
So
with
I go
Bone
back.
Saw.
I go back. I go
Yeah.
back.
We can do that.
Calm
We
down,
can do that, no
Bonesaw
problem.
Spider-Man.
We can do that. You won't find him.
Oh yeah, some macho man.
Fuzzy, fuzzy.
Snap into a Slim Jim. Sorry.
Macho Man and Hulk Hogan. That's a nice bromance. I like that.
I'll allow it.
Some
I'll allow
macho madness.
Because I seriously think you guys are
Oh,
hip
yeah.
yourself.
I'm not.
Not if you go one at it. Not if you only do one.
I'm just saying.
Because the
calling
because the
it out. I
people
think
who
you're
are
hamstringing
wrestling
yourself.
fans, because the people who are wrestling fans that don't want to come out and say they're wrestling fans, as soon as you add wrestlers, they're gonna go, ooh, shit, vote.
The gears start turning.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The gears start turning. The list become more interesting.
Dude, I'm
Just
telling
saying.
you, I'm telling you,
calling it out.
you do.
You're
I'm telling
hamstringing.
you, if you do a wrestling list, they're gonna come out of the woodwork. If you do a
I'll
wrestling
fucking
list,
lose.
they will come.
I can tell you right now.
They will come. If you do a wrestling list,
Like The Rock,
they will
John
come.
Cena.
As far as duos,
No, just
Duos?
wrestlers in general. Top
you want
Yeah,
wrestlers.
just like your top
Top
five
who?
wrestlers.
Yeah,
Of all
just the
time?
top 5 wrestlers.
Of all
in
time?
general.
You know, your top five.
No,
Your
in
top
general.
five.
Your top 5.
It's game over. We don't even want to have this discussion. We're supposed to
like
end the
that one. I'll
show.
have to.
We're supposed to end the
research
show.
for a
Look,
month.
I don't even have to
Tone-
write
Tone-
it down. You just let me know when.
Yeah, I don't even have to write it.
I
I
can
could.
give you this in my sleep.
I'm like,
Jimmy,
just to humor
Superfly
you guys.
Snuka. That is the
Just to
second
humor
time
you
you
guys,
brought
I'll
that
go
man
ahead
up
and
today,
I'll
baby.
do it one
You
of
must
these days.
really be a fan of Jimmy.
I'm gonna help all of you out. My favorite wrestler from back in the day was Nikita Koloff.
I was
That
like,
Russian
what was the guy?
sickle- that Russian sickle was
The
a
millionaire
beast.
guy. What was the
Ted
millionaire
DiBiase.
guy?
Ted DiBiase.
Ted DiBiase. Your favorite
Yeah.
wrestler of all time is Nikolai Volkov?
No, not of all time. I said back in the day because that Russian sickle was a beast. I ain't gonna lie. It was him and Arn Anderson. They were the.
I was like,
Raw.
I was
Arn
like,
Anderson's Arn Anderson's hand is still crippled up like this. He can't do nothing but the four
He
horsemen.
had shoulder surgery. That's why.
What's
Yeah.
that dude with the
Yeah,
X's
no, it
on his
happened.
hands?
That's CM Punk.
There you go.
He got X's on his hands.
I
He's
am a
got
fan.
tape
Yeah,
all over
CM
his
Punk.
wrist.
Tape, yeah, he
CM
got
Punk.
tape, yeah.
Yeah,
And then
CM
he
Punk.
did
He does.
the X on him, didn't he?
But my favorite one of all
That's
time
CM
was Bret
Punk.
Hart. Bret Hart's my man. That was my man back in the day.
I thought he had a different name, but okay.
I'll go ahead and put my top three out there
Go for it.
in no particular order. Sting, Old School, and Crow Sting.
Okay.
The one and only. Nobody will ever do what this man did or be able to duplicate him.
Good for it.
I dressed up as him as a child for Halloween. Ultimate Warrior.
Okay.
And
Rick
even
Flair.
though my uncle is a pretty famous wrestler, he doesn't make my top three.
Who's your
You
uncle?
remember Demolition?
Yeah. Axe and Smash.
Smash.
He's your
Smash is
uncle?
my uncle.
No shit.
Yep.
Tell him I said what's up. That's what's up.
Well, yeah. I haven't seen him in years. But Stone Cold. Stone Cold is my guy.
Stone Cold. Yeah,
Stone Cold is
he was an icon. He will
that
be
is my
an icon.
guy. And I
Cool.
love Ric Flair. Ric Flair is one of those guys. Heel, babyface, it doesn't matter. I love Ric Flair.
I couldn't stand him. I
What?
couldn't stand him. I couldn't
I
stand
love Ric Flair.
Serious? I hated him.
I can't stand his fucking daughter. I wish somebody would
I like her. No, I like
punch her in her
She's good.
throat and
She's
ruin
good.
her fucking career.
She's
No,
good.
she's
and she
living on.
wrestles.
She's
But she wrestles.
no, she does.
She
Yeah,
came
she's
in
milking.
off of
She's
her
milking
dad,
the name.
but she's got.
She's
moves.
still living off of Daddy's.
She's trying to
name.
kill it now. Rick, I'm gonna tell you something. Nikita Koloff was jacked, but Crusher Khrushchev was a beast. That was a big motherfucker. When they did the Russians, Nikita Koloff wasn't even the biggest one. Y'all
Yeah,
get a
we'll
chance,
do
look
we'll
it
do
up.
the wrestling one on a week that I can't be here because I'm lost.
I see you looking over there like if you two don't shut the fuck up.
No. Yeah, I think you could pull a wrestling.
I could look something up.
I think you could pull a
Just
wrestling
Google
one.
half of what we're saying and verify it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you could pull a wrestling one. Even Mike could pull a wrestling one. You just jump on the old Google box. I mean, because
Yeah,
you go from
Sid
even if you just went from the
Vicious.
'80s to today, you could pull wrestlers. You don't even have
You
to
got
go that
Hulk
far back.
Hogan. You got The Rock. I mean, even
The
if
Rock.
I went Hulk Hogan, The Rock, Stone Cold, and
Yeah, names that everybody knows. Everybody knows John Cena.
Randy Man
Everybody knows The
Savage
Rock.
and fucking Yokozuna or Undertaker or something like that. I can pull 5.
Goddamn.
That's just the 5 off the top of my head.
Right.
But with that being said, let's go ahead and wrap this show up. Jeff's got to go take care of his wifey.
Yeah.
Tony's
I'm glad
got
you
to
better.
get
I
some
hope
lives.
she gets good. Yeah, I got
Yeah.
jumped around.
She started watching.
I know she.
Reacher.
I know. Oh, dude, that's. I got
I
2
got her
more
to start
episodes.
watching the show. Good, right?
I know your wife's mad at me. I know she hates me, but tell her. I hope she-
That scene. I don't know if it's in the last episode you watched, the new one when Reacher's in the shower and that old girl walks in. Ooh, buddy, did not see it
Yeah.
coming, and I was like, damn.
I was kind of shocked myself. I was like they're feeling each other, but I don't think they're gonna do anything, you know. But
She
no,
walked
the
right in
scene
that
that
shower
fucked me
like
up.
she owned it, man.
In the first episode when my man jumped off the top bunk, he dropped his legs out. I was like, this motherfucker's gonna kill these guys. He dropped his
He
legs.
says, I'm
That's all
gonna
you
give you
see.
the count of 3, or you boys can take
Look,
you out in a
so-
bucket.
so-
He said 1, 2, whack.
Yeah, Tony, let me put this out there for you. And I know this is kind of a spoiler, but it's the first episode. Jack Reacher comes to town. They arrest him on some bullshit, so he goes to jail. They got zip ties on him because he's so big, and I can relate. The handcuffs
They
don't
said the
fit him.
handcuffs
Yeah.
don't fit him.
Yeah, I keep getting this. Oh, god damn, she's so beautiful. My girlfriend is so beautiful. Just so you guys know.
You're spoiling them.
so
You're
they-
spoiling them. But I ain't mad at you.
She was spoil me. No, she just sent me just a simple picture. But so they're supposed to go into the prison, and they're not going to be in
Supposed to
gen
go into a
pop. Blah
holding
blah blah.
cell,
A holding
not gen
cell.
pop, and
But
like
they
almost like
put him in gen pop,
awaiting
and it's him and
arraignment
this
area.
other guy. So they tell people, you got to kill this other guy, and they come into the cell with this guy and Reacher, and they kind of punk this dude for a second, and all of a sudden Reacher's legs drop down off the top.
He's laying on the
and that's all you
top
see.
bunk, and he said, you should be worried about their trades, not their sentence. And he's like, their trades? He's like, yeah, they're trading smokes, they're trading all this.
And watch some
all for
Texas
time
Walker
review.
bullshit right there. And so you see his legs drop off the top bunk, and then he drops down. This
I'm not gonna
motherfucker
lie. I'm
tells
not
us.
gonna watch it. Y'all can talk about this show y'all want. I'm not watching
This
It's
motherfucker
good.
tells this man. This motherfucker tells this man. I'm gonna give you to the count of 3, fat boy, and your friends are gonna have to carry you out of here in a bucket.
He says, you can either leave my cell or your friend's going to have to carry you out in a bucket.
He said.
And
He
boy
said
looks at him
one.
and says, look at this dumbass.
Now, mind you, the guy who plays Reacher is about 6'5", almost 300 pounds,
Yep.
muscle.
He's a big dude. I didn't know he weighed that
He's
much.
a
but
big
he's
boy.
Dude. Yes, he's a big dude.
They say in the show he's a 6'4", he's a 6'5". In an investigation, details count.
Yeah.
Six,
So he says, you got to the count of
6'5",
3 to leave
270
my cell.
pounds.
He says 1, 2, headbutts this motherfucker, grabs his head, slams it up to the side of the bunk bed. This other dude's head is up against the bunk bed on the top, and he just forearms the shit out of him, like 5 or 6
Yeah, 4 or
times.
5
Slumps his ass over. Basically, his friends pick him up, and he says, "You owe us a pair of glasses."
Yeah, and dude,
One of the
hands his
guys is
glasses,
wearing
and the next
sunglasses.
scene you see him walking out in the yard with his glasses on like a fucking pimp.
I was like,
It's
God
dope.
damn. He really just did
when
that
he goes
shit.
to the next scene after they're out in the yard, when they go into he's like, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. He goes to the bathroom, and the boys come in there, and he tells them the same thing. You got to get to the count of 3. He doesn't make it to 2, and he starts whooping everybody's ass. And then all the
6
cops
of them
show up.
motherfuckers.
All these cops
And then
show
one
up,
of
and
them-
Reacher's just standing there like, "Pfft, what was that?
One of them, he dug his fucking thumb into their brain
I
through
gouged
his
it.
eyeball.
Oh, it's
That
fucked
hand
up.
straight. That's the damn thing when you do like this in the gym. That's how you get that hand straight.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's worth watching, man. It's definitely worth
It's
watching.
I
decent.
got so many shows to catch up on. I'm gonna catch that before next year.
Yeah, it's good.
Oh.
It's worth it. I thought when it came out on
Customize and save.
because I love the Tom Cruise movies, and
They work good.
I've said it
They
before.
work good.
I'll say it again. I'm not the biggest fan of Tom Cruise as a person, but the dude makes some good movies, and Reacher was genius.
And the crazy thing about Tom
That
Cruise
chase
and
scene,
Reacher,
the chase scene in the first Jack Reacher movie,
Yes.
and he's in that fucking Chevelle. Damn, that's a badass scene.
Nice.
And then he literally just lets the car run into the cop cars, and he just walks away and gets on the bus. Oh, fucking
Nice.
love
Nice. Go take
it.
care
Yeah,
of the
good
missus. I hope she
flicks.
gets good. I'm glad you're healthy.
Yeah.
Because
I'm gonna go ahead
that's
and jump
torture what
off
she
here,
went
boys,
through. Yeah.
and you guys
Mike,
do
when
the
you're watching
outro
this,
with
we're
me.
gonna look for your ass again. Damn it.
Yeah, I'll be here. I won't be here Monday because I got way too much shit going on. But
Monday might be
I'm gonna
tight
jump
for me
off.
too.
Let
Gotcha.
you guys do the outro.
well, as far as Monday goes, it's kind of buckle up, put my pecker away. As far as Monday goes, that's kind of mine and Tony's show, but the door's always open. You and Mike are
Absolutely.
Right.
always welcome.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's kind of a real relaxed fit. We kind of touch base on the top five. We talk about whatever. I mean, we just kind of bullshit and hang out. It's just 2 hours. It's nothing, nothing too
Well, I was
crazy.
in there. I was in there this Monday, but that my wife was still out of town. So.
Right.
Yeah, no, you seen how Monday goes. But let's
Yeah.
go ahead and wrap this up tonight. I gotta call my lady.
Yeah.
I'm in a mood, so I think I'm gonna drink a few more beers. So I might
Nice.
see who I haven't pissed off tonight and who will allow me in their lives. after, after I get done on the phone, I don't know. It is what it is. I'm in the mood. I'm just yeah, whatever. But thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for hanging out. It's greatly appreciated. One thing you have to understand when you come in here, it's all jokes. It's all fun. Don't take it serious. If you take it serious, then at the end of the day, honestly, you're not meant to be here. And I know a lot of people come in here to support different people, come in here to support Tony, come in here to support Mike. You may or may not come in here and support Jeff. I have one person that comes in here to support me. That's all that matters to me in my world. But we do appreciate you guys listening. We do appreciate you guys hanging out.
All of y'all.
And if you like the show, that's all that matters. We do have merchandise up and posted, and more merchandise coming. Random Rick, it was good seeing you again,
You
man.
too, Rick. Good meeting you, man. For
We ain't
real.
seen you in forever.
Judgment
Good
Night's a
night, brother.
fucking good movie. You got taste. I like that.
Yeah, Random Rick's a good dude. He popped in here a while back. He's a good dude. I was kind of wondering where he went because I still watch his YouTube videos. But so yeah, we appreciate you guys hanging out. Appreciate you guys listening. If you're not already, go ahead and give us a follow on all social media at Nonsensical Nonsense on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Also, if you haven't already and you're listening to this replay, go ahead and download the HAPS app, HAPPS. It's
.co.
free. Download it. Give Nonsensical Nonsense a follow. Come in here and hang out with us live every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday night. We are real, raw, and for the most part, unapologetic. We say what we
Man
say,
talk.
and
Man
it's man
talk.
talk. Tony has said this since Jump Street, since Jeff and I started this. We are man talk, and you will love us or you will hate us. Tony has been our biggest supporter, and Tony. Actually, in all honesty, you say you appreciate and you love the fact that we brought you on here, but I'm going to say I appreciate and I love the fact that you actually were willing to join us and to do
Yeah.
this show with
It
us.
was an
That means
honor,
more to
man.
me
We
than you
do.
think. Than you
Yeah,
think.
we do this to talk shit, have fun, lighten the mood, cover whatever we want to, no matter what. And I watched y'all a couple of times before you said you wanted me up here, and you guys tripped me out. The list really pulled me in, but you guys were tripping me out. 'Cause I was
Oh no,
laughing my
trust
butt
me.
off on a couple of episodes, and I'm not done with these lists. Yes, little boy, I'm coming. There's at least go ahead turn it off. Go ahead turn it off right now. It's good. Okay, my thing was I had fun. I enjoyed it. I was honored to be up here. I wanted to contribute, and I thank you. I thank the audience who even wanted me here. Most people that was like, "Yeah, bring them on." Serious appreciation to all of you. I'm not over comfortable where I am. I'm not looking like the big head because you brought me here and I ain't got to be here. I'm not going to do like that. This is free.
No,
I'm up here to have
have
fun.
your
I
big
met
head.
this motherfucker by having fun before I even knew we had a show. And we tripped out
Yeah.
on more than one occasion to where he even wanted me here and he's appreciative. I'm appreciative. So what you're seeing is mutual respect no matter what. And I want to throw that out
No,
there.
there's no making a bromance. Tony and I have a
No, fuck
bromance.
that.
It's
No,
clear.
No.
Yeah, we do.
The romance is him and
we do.
Jeff. I'm new to this shit. I'm just watching.
No, Tony, Jeff's my ex-wife. Tony, trust me. Tony's my boy. And we met. Everything happens for a reason, and you meet people in your life, and people come in your life. Good night, bud. Good night, Jason.
They say good night.
Good night.
You let someone out.
You know,
That's what men
people
do.
come
Take
into your
care of
life for a
kids.
reason.
All of us responsible fathers. We ain't got to go nowhere. We can do this shit on the internet with the kids around. The kids know better. If they try to act up, we teach them right from wrong. Plain and goddamn simple. We got to do this shit. All these
Calm
fathers
your
out
ass
here,
down,
take
Jay.
care
That's
of
why
your
you
kids.
have
Single
another
moms
account.
out here, y'all do the same thing that we're doing. That's why I don't disrespect women who got kids.
Single
Take care of
moms,
the
holler at
kids.
my boy Tony.
If they in the background, watch
Especially
it.
if you thick.
If they in the background, it doesn't bother me. I'd rather
If you're
people
a
be
single mom and
parents
you thick as
than be
fuck,
out in the
holler at my
street
boy Tony.
doing this shit, and I'll get it. Doing this shit that we stereotype people for doing, just saying what y'all do with us. Take care of your kids. You got computers, you got phones, you got Wi-Fi. Get up here and holler at each other. We shoot the breeze and clear the air. I'm a single dad.
Dad. Fuck you, Jay.
That's why I'm a motherfucker.
But I will say this. No, thank you guys. Like I said, thank you guys for listening. Make sure you check us out on
Appreciate you
social
for wanting me
media.
up here. Appreciate everybody.
Check
for
out
having
all
me.
check out all the replays on Anchor and Spotify, Google Play, all that stuff. Email us if you'd like it, nonsensicalnonsensepodcast@gmail.com. I will say this, whether the guys agree with me or not, Jeff, Tony, Mike, even yes, Michael, I know you'll hear this. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. I could not do this without you guys. Yes, this is my dream. This is my baby. I
I'm
do
not
get
here
a little
without
bit serious
y'all.
at times.
I'm not here without
So-
y'all. Plain and simple.
Yes. With that being said, if I can figure out how to work my phone. The only way we know how to end nonsensical nonsense is with our boy, Blacktop Mojo. If you're not already, go give him a follow. Go give him a listen. Anywhere and everywhere you stream music, and on all social media at
Come on through,
Blacktop
Rick.
Mojo.
Jay, come on. Let's go.
Black. This is Jeff's fault. It's our outfit.
She likes the mood, she likes the night, she likes the blood on her hands. Oh, she dances naked through the trees until her eyes go red. She whispers spells into the wind and she communes with the dead. She throws the bones into the fire and in darkness she chants. Raise the blade above her head as I began to bleed, she said. Now, murder in the skies, take this sacrifice. I wanna live forever, and now, the spirit in the earth, give me another, make me a god like you. Around the world, 2,000 eyes look on and she stops the feast. There was a smile on her face as she watched my soul leave. Licks her lips to back her head as blood ran down her chin. She said,
Hey, sir, can I help you? Do you have any weapons of any kind? Anything to
This
defend
shit still
yourself?
kills me because in this video,
Sir, this
behind
is a
this man,
speed mark.
when he's
We
asking
have
for
hot
weapons,
dogs
he's
too
got
for
guns
$1.
and ammo.
Just put
behind
them on the
him
roller
at this
yesterday. They're
quickie
pretty
mark.
good.
No, man, like something sharp, something like I can stab, defend myself with.
I've got some sharp cheddar combos over there. It's kind of like a Ritz cracker pregnant with a cheese baby.
Cheese, baby.
All right. Well, Let me just take one of these
And the
lighters, and
fucking
I'm gonna
lighter
borrow your
cost
bug
him
spray,
almost
and
$15.
can I borrow your bathroom key as well?
Yeah,
The only thing
bathroom
he
key.
bought
All right.
was a lighter.
I got your bathroom key right there. Make sure you bring that back. And that'll be
because he's white.
1362. And I'm gonna have exact change, sir. We're having a coin
$13.62
shortage this
for a
month.
fucking lighter. He borrowed the bug spray and he used the restroom key.
It must have been a
Whatever,
butane
man.
lighter.
Okay. Just that.
Oh, it was just a big lighter.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I got 20 of them. Matt, come talk to me. I'll give you a lighter. All right, Tony, I gotta get an old shit Chuck out of you. Oh shit, Chuck! Give it to me, Tony.
Oh
Come on.
shit, Chuck.
Give me an old shit Chuck. Really?
I'm not used to this shit.
Hell yeah! Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for hanging out. Tony, hit him with your outro one time, baby.
Mother had you. Mother fed you. Motherfuck you.
Yes, sir. Goodbye, motherfuckers. We'll
Classic,
see you
classic. I'm
Monday
gonna be
night.
around. Let me see what's gonna happen first. We'll see what we're gonna do, man. Peace, Glick.
Make
Holler at
me
you
a
later, man.
guy like you. I'll be around here in a little bit.
All right, I'm gonna go jump on to cars real quick.
All right. Much love, guys. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you guys for listening. We'll see you back here.